Good to keep the forest safe and well, nasty monsters he did quell. When Fred was young he learned the trade of forest animal first aid. He loved the woods, he loved his work, most of all he hated orcs. He hated orcs with passion fierce and sought them ere their hearts to pierce, throats to choke and legs to break. He liked to drum them in the lake. Rangers love the woods so green, but keep their swords and axes keen. For monsters whom they hate the most, great hatred for them they will boast. When Fred was older he did find that he could choose more than one kind of monster in the forest glen, so he chose the giantkin. He found the fun in challenging to slice a giant's hammy strings, dancing on their chest with grace while twanging arrows in their face. He loved to trick the ogre so, to chase him down a grassy row, to fall into the traps he made, pits with spikes and poison blades. He loved to set a troll afire and use the corpse's burning pyre, marshmallows and meat to roast. These are the monsters he hated most. Now Fred's retired from his work, still hating giantkin and orcs, but lately thought of one more foe for which he'd seek some toe-to-toe. Why he chose undead to hate, we'll never know. He tempted bait, he lured a lich into the woods and drew his swords and valiantly stood. The lich, amused, released a smile and summoned magic dark and vile, blasted Fred with a meteor swarm. Alas and alack, Fred is no more. If you be a ranger skilled, please listen well, for Fred was killed. If your choice of foe is a lich, life will soon be a son of a la 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 la. La 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 la. Come and listen to a story that will give you much elation, about a little gnome who never used an evocation, never cast a necromantic spell to save his life, and never, never, ever abjuration. For he was a gnome illusionist from old edition 2, adventuring for years and years. What's a gnome to do? He settled in a town and he took for him a wife, where the whiskey was distilled and ale was brewed. And he drank the whiskey down every day and every night, a-singing at the tavern till the early morning light. He stumbled home at dawn and he gave his wife a fright, casting random spells from off his list. Oh, a glamour audible and a force phantasmal, blurry mirror images, he drove her up the wall. And he always had a little flask of whiskey in his fist, the drunken gnome illusionist. One day when he went out, he heard the people shout, "The brewery's destroyed, there'll be no more ale or stout, and also the distillery where all the whiskey's made." The gnome illusionist began to pout. "If I ever find the beast that took me whiskey drink, I'll find him, I'll fight him, for he's pushed me to the brink." His wife, she laughed and said, "No more drunken gnome parades, now you'll be a sober gnome, I think." "No, I won't," says he, as he searched and he sought, dusting off spell books that all but time forgot. Realized that he was higher level than he thought, recalling all the spells that he had missed. Improved invisibility and monster shadowy, permanent and powerful illusions they can see. And he studied with a little flask of whiskey in his fist, the drunken gnome illusionist. He followed forth the trail of every broken brewery wagon, and met some whiskey dealers who were standing and a-bragging. They said they saw what broke their whiskey still the other night. "'Tis no lie, we tell ya, it's a dragon." Was it black, was it red, was it green or white or blue? We couldn't really tell, but it took a cask or two. It's living in a cave down by the river out of sight. What's a drunken gnome like you a gonna do? The drunken gnome illusionist, he headed to the cave and found some dead adventurers who tried to be so brave. Their torn and mangled bodies lay upon an open grave, a slaughter that would marvel even Drist. For their swords and their shields and their armor was the best. Their wizard had a fireball and telekinesis, but no one had a little flask of whiskey in their fist like the drunken gnome illusionist. The drunken gnome illusionist had almost sobered up. He held his flask of whiskey and he toasted buttons up. Then he heard a voice from high above him sadly ask,
"Would you like to share? I've got a cup."
The dragon wasn't blue or black or red or green or white, silver, copper, bronze or brass or gold as morning light. 'Twas an amber-colored dragon just like whiskey from a flask.
"I'd rather share a drink than have a fight."
And the whiskey dragon smiled as they shared a drink or two. The drunken gnome illusionist, he knew just what to do. With permanent illusions made the dragon's lair anew, fulfilled the whiskey dragon's lifelong wish. Now the cavern was a tavern where the whiskey air would flow. The dragon had a flagon and the town would always know that he had saved them with a little flask of whiskey in his fist. The drunken gnome illusionist. The drunken gnome illusionist. The drunken gnome illusionist. This is the Spellcraft Song. Evocation, magic sparks fly and causes havoc, raising walls of ice and fire, force but not prismatic, chain lightning, magic missiles, cones of gold, of flaming spheres, force, cage and fireballs, and big leaves, hands and swarms of meteors, necromantic magic, dark, morbid, animating, dead men, monsters, magic, jar, cloning, and life draining, enervation, feigning death, spectral hands, plus all magic, death related, also necrophilius, transmutation, magic, changes, alters, forms and features, polymorphing enemies to chickens, fish, and other creatures, flying, climbing, moving, earth and flesh of stone and stone to flesh, gravity reversing, stopping time and temporal spaces. Abjuration magic protects and defends, like caster shields and globes, invulnerable and such spells in the battle, faster wards its missing spell, imprisonment, prismatic sphere, magic circles, anti-magic sanctums, and also sequester. Conjuration magic brings monsters fighting for you. Cloud kill, teleport and web, swarms of acid arrows phase, doors, stinking cloud and maze, trap the soul gate, plane shift and wall of stone, and spells that in the end create divination magic, finds, enhances senses, searches, looks about and does all reconnaissances, read magic, prying eyes and locate object, true strike, scrying legend, lore identify, and also arcane sight, illusion magic, hides and disguises and shadow summons, blur invisibility and mirror image, misdirection, rainbow pattern, dreaming, seeming nightmares, and there's also fear, scintillating patterns, major image, ghost sound, weird enchantment magic, rages as it dazes, as it charms a person, hypnotizing, sleep imbuing, domination and confusion, feeble-minded heroism, peace and quest and mass suggestion, sanity, antipathy, and laughing, dancing, power, word stunts. This was the Spellcraft Song. Bill the Phoenix was bored. He wanted much more than to spend all his time just waiting to die, to rise up again, again and again, again and again and again and again. Bill the Phoenix was smart, a mind like a dart. He wanted to learn much more than to just burn. He wanted to fill up his knowledge skills. So to the library flew the Phoenix named Phil. He flew and he soared through doors and landed upon a brown desk and made quite a mess. The library clerk, she smirked as she worked. She said, "You'll be needing a library card." He said, "I have Bill, 2 L's, 1 Y. I'd like to read books ere I once again die." She said, "Go on in. We close right at 10. Try not to molt on the card catalog." Bill-la-la-la, bill-la-la-loo, a phoenix so smart, what else could he do? Bill-la-la-la, bill-la-la-lee, Phil went to the library. Oh, Phil, la la la.
Share to Facebook, please. Boom.
We're
live.
We're live? Awesome. Hello, everyone. It is Sunday night, and that means it's now time for another exciting installation of Exotic Tomes of the Sword Coast. Today we're going to be looking... No, sorry. No, that's the show that I thought we were doing because of the way... No, we're actually doing Mercenaries of Mischief. I am your benevolent Dungeon Master, Puck, and I am here to play a game of Dungeons & Dragons with this eclectic group of individuals here. They are in no specific order. One tiefling bard, Miss Lilith Singer, joining us today. Also joining us is ear bedazzled Miss Gilbetta Falcon Knot, cleric of Slune. Also joining us is our half-giant barbarian, Mr. Redan. And also joining us is one Kishano the Quick. Yay. When last we left our heroes, half the party went to Gen Con.
Gen Con!
Gen Con!
Normally I'm like excluded from things, but I was there. I did that thing.
Wait, and actually, wait, before we jump, we have been blessed. So for those of you who follow the channel, that you know that every 100 followers is our plan to do a giveaway, and we've got those awesome table breaker metal dice to give away at 300. But in the meantime, we have been blessed with a lush bounty from Elderwood Academy of things to give away. So we want to celebrate that and all of our new friends we met at Gen Con, hopefully some of you are watching, by doing a little giveaway tonight of one of these. If you haven't seen these hex chests, they are, I believe this is a walnut one with the arbor design here, and they come with tiny little dice in
And
there.
honestly, the best part, they smell so good.
Well, the cedar one is the one that really smells so good. So check the link down in the panels under if you want the cedar one. But if you want the mini walnuts hex chest, complete with a little keychain ring, so you're never without dice when you got to make hard decisions, you should just stay tuned. And at the break, we'll be doing a giveaway over here.
Absolutely. I'm excited.
Good boy.
I want some of the Elderwood stuff. All right.
Dude,
So
I want that, but I can't.
Right? It's so good. Okay.
I know. It was a real struggle at Gen Con when I was like walking by at their booth. I was like, I just want to buy all the stuff.
I know there was some at the convention I was at yesterday.
Yeah.
So before Gen Con, we were journeying into the Black Citadel.
There was
former fortress of a unknown dark force that ruled over the lands that you now find yourself in. And he has long since vacated that place. People say he's dead. Some people don't believe it. Mostly the people in the party, but that's fine. And his citadel now is this ghostly monument kind of left behind that you can now peruse. And we spent a lot of time in a library going through various books.
Yeah, I apologized already. I'm sorry.
Everyone loved the library.
Look, people love the library. We're going to do a book show, I guess. And now the party, having left their paladin escort outside, has decided to venture into the basement of this place. When we last,
decided is strong.
Look, you were headed down the stairs before. You're welcome to stop. But that's where we join them now, and we can see this dark and terrible place looming around them. So there's these steps. They lead downward in a circular motion. Are we headed to the basement?
Well, but before we head to the basement, where exactly did this spectral vision of a halfling place the hand on the wall?
They placed their hand on the wall over here.
Over where? Oh, I can't see.
Oh, there, over here.
I still couldn't see.
I was zoomed out. Do that again. Oh,
zoomed-
okay. Right there where you are.
Right where I am, I can't see. I don't see anything
You're
pinging. But
literally standing right on top of it.
I moved your icon.
all right, I'm going to put my hand there.
You're gonna put your hand there.
Yes.
All right. You put your hand there. I'm thinking your roll 20 is frozen mad because I moved you around and you haven't moved.
Yeah.
Refresh.
I'm gonna try to reload here.
All right, you refresh and I'll tell you what happens. This panel opens up, and behind the panel, there is now a kind of simple war drum.
Oh my! Really?
Yeah.
Does it? It's just a simple drum. There's nothing.
Under initial examination, that's what it looks like.
Is there like a whole room here? Or is it just like a cubby hole?
It's just like a little cubby hole, like where somebody would put a wall safe.
I'm trusting you here, Cal. I'm going to touch it. And
You touch it.
cast identify. It's just.
All right. Oh, you just cast it. All right. So, sorry, I was waiting for a dance or something. No. Okay.
Yeah, well, I'm just touching this thing for a minute.
Okay.
And-
So
Well,
you touch
drum.
it,
So I'm playing on the drum for a minute.
and you identify it as tactical war drum.
War drum.
There goes the spell slot. I love it.
What does it mean?
Well, take a closer look at it.
Okay, I will do that then.
You may examine it as much as you please.
Okay. Well, I was really hoping that the identify would take care of that for me,
Well, the identify picks out magical effects.
and I don't find any on it.
So
It's a shame.
it's not what you're expecting, but I think you'll still be pleased.
All right, it'll be fine.
So you investigate this, and so the drum itself, the bottom portion of it is too long. And an examination of this bottom portion shows that they're actually the drum portion and then a number of slots. And you think that if you play specific tunes, something will jettison from these slots.
Oh God.
Interesting. I'm just going to give it a few taps and just play a regular ass song just to see if anything's weird. Built out a few lines of the Drunk Gnome Illusionist by Dan the Bard.
All right. You belt out a few lines of the Drunk Gnome Illusionist by Dan the Bard on our channel. Listen to it now.
Actually, it's hilarious.
And 3 circular blades shoot out of the base of this and embed themselves into the wall.
Oh, good. Not our way.
Holy shit. Okay.
It liked Dan the Bard's song.
It's a ranged weapon. Yes.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try another song. Phil the Phoenix.
Phil the Phoenix. You play Phil the Phoenix, and 2 more blades launch out, and one of the blades has a kind of gout of flame when it strikes.
Oh, it's themed. Okay. Okay. This is really something. This is really something here. I'm gonna have to spend some time figuring this shit out, but all right.
Oh, do it back on the ship. Just take it with you now.
Well, I mean, I might not want to do it on the ship, but
Yeah.
You're gonna have to
Oh.
extract these blades and reinsert them.
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna take another just kind of like closer look at the mechanism there and see if I can get an idea of how this thing needs to be cared for, handled, loaded, blah blah blah.
You feel like you could probably spend a day with it and kind of like disassemble this thing and figure out exactly how it works. But your initial examination, you know where the blades come out, and you can kind of see where they need to be put back in the bottom. You kind of feed them up through the bottom, kind of like loading a weapon.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I'll retrieve those and reload it. And,
all right.
Perhaps I'll have that tinkerer fellow take a look at this when we get back.
All right.
You said the paladin was with us?
No,
No, okay.
the paladin is outside.
I don't like how he said that. The paladin is outside.
Ooh, paladin's outside.
If you are going to explore further, I will be waiting outside. I need a rest. I'm tired.
I'm tired. We fought.
All right.
All right.
We fought a construct today. You know.
That was today.
Her dad's like, I'm on break.
Give us a shout if anything goes amiss.
Oh, can I have the sending stone?
Oh, yeah, I think you already have it right here.
All right.
Could you also lock that room with the moaning sounds?
I think don't do that.
No, I'm just gonna watch it. It's fine.
Yeah, that's good. I'd like that.
It's probably okay. All right. So, Redan, you step outside. You are all alone out there.
That's my reaction.
Okay, you guys had to have seen this coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to D&D as much as I want and do a survival check and see if I can see a scuffle.
Very well.
Oh.
Nice.
All right. With that survival check, you find the area where she was standing, and the earth is heavily disturbed there, as though something yanked her down underground.
I'm gonna walk back in at the stairs. Everything's fine.
Oh,
But then I thought you said just standing out to watch. What happened?
I'll just prop myself right here.
Okay, that's going back in.
What? Are you?
I'm doing it sneakily so that I can just have a break. I need.
Okay.
I
around
need 30.
I need
Hold
to take
on.
5. So you guys none of you are in a position to see him come in and just do this.
Oh my God, you!
I'm also gonna flip through the 9 Hells book for the 30 minutes.
The Nine Hells book is bound in 2 sets of chains with a heavy lock on the center.
I'm going back and forth with Redan so much.
Okay, fine. I'm just breathing then. Let me know when I can spend some hit dice.
Very well. All right.
You can
What is everyone else doing?
Not that.
I mean, well, I kind of want to check the rest of the walls.
Oh my God.
As opposed to checking random book names, I'm going to check every square inch with touching it in the same fashion.
This is going to give so much time for Redan to breathe.
If it comes down to it, I'm asking for a book from MT. So,
All right. Give me an investigation check to pour over the walls of this place and try to find a secret.
We can sum it all up in one.
All right. So with that investigation check, you do not find any additional cubby holes.
You know, Gilberto will help. Because mainly to speed this along, I'm not really worried about the whatever. I'm just
You know nothing. You know nothing at all.
don't you just love it when the DM gives you?
I mean,
gives you
I'm
what
following
exactly-
him.
Yeah.
The
I'm
DM gives
following
you
him. Literally,
exactly
I've
what
been
you're looking
standing there
for.
the whole time watching him find this drum and fucking
Roll that roll.
Let's see your investigation.
Nope, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't find anything either.
Okay. Oof. Well. Oh, was that the weapon that your Kellenborg were talking about with the drum thing?
I'm guessing he just said that there's an instrument that I'd find quite useful. So, I mean, I'd be surprised if there was more than one.
He didn't even say what kind of instrument, no hint or anything.
Nah, it was pretty vague, but I mean, it is an instrument and it's pretty useful. So I'm going to call this the win. Perhaps we should just move on, go down and see what's all downstairs.
And there's an upstairs too, right? Or is this just a 2-floor thing?
You assume there is an upstairs. You guys haven't found the way to get there. You found a teleportation circle. You're not sure where it goes.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to try. Well, if we're gonna do the teleportation circle, it might just take us upstairs. It might just be like an invisible stairway. But if we're gonna do that, we should probably bring the paladin with us.
Where is she?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with that.
Well, she was watching the tunnel to the downstairs.
Well, but Radan is out there chilling, so.
Well, yeah. So I'm saying, let's go grab them.
So yeah, while the dance
Or-
resting, maybe we should have the paladin.
Yeah, so let's grab them. Well, I mean, do we really want to go jumping into teleportation circles? I mean, we already ended up in one strange
No,
realm.
I don't.
Right.
Honestly, no. To wrap.
So let's just go look at downstairs. The outside's already open. I guess we'll go check that out, right?
Yes, I want to check that out.
Okay, let's go.
All right. So where are we going?
We're going back outside to the exterior entrance to downstairs.
Okay. So as you guys walk under the stairs,
Hey.
Radan, you've had a chance to take your breath. So you've gotten a breath in, and the time it's taken them to feel up all the walls to see if they can find another cubby.
Feel the wall.
A literal breath or a short rest breath?
A short rest breath. One short rest breath.
Get in those hit dice.
All right. So
So much better. They're so good.
as they're walking under the stairs, do you stop them?
Your audio.
You're muted.
I'm just mathing right now.
Okay.
Nothing. Oh.
I would stop them if I've had this break, so yes.
Okay. All right. So you see Gilbetta walking out from the balcony that you're standing on.
Gilbetta.
Radan? What? I thought you were outside with the paladin.
The paladin looks like she's been sucked underground. I thought it was safer in here.
She
Wait, the what?
looks
What? The
like
what?
she what now?
Yeah, she's gone.
Sucked under. What do you mean sucked underground?
I'll show you. Come.
John, just one thing out of curiosity. Do I recognize anything in the interior of this place from that memory thing?
Not in this floor. The architecture looks familiar.
Okay. Another floor. Gotta find those items. That's why we're not leaving until I find those 3 items.
You need those things.
Did we
They're important, I think.
Did we investigate this pentagram in the center?
Oh yeah, I don't think we did.
You guys did ask about it, and it looks like it's mostly decorative.
Just
I'm gonna
decorative.
smash it with my hammer just for fun.
Oh my lord.
There goes the warp, I bet. Or whatever that thing was.
All right, give me an attack roll.
And a beast comes out.
Radan, what the hell are you doing?
All right, you slam your hammer into this thing, and it's very hard stone. So you do. There's an impact and some cracks form, and the sound of that impact echoes throughout the empty halls of this old citadel. And then you guys hear.
Oh.
I
Just to
think
clarify, does this sound like one creature moaning? Or...
That sounds like one creature, and it echoes through everything.
I think you just pissed off whatever sucked the paladin under.
Did the impact sound hollow underneath?
No, it sounded like you hit solid rock.
All right.
Ooh.
Well, that sounds fun.
I wonder if. Oh god.
All right, let's get out. Let's show me. Let's go outside. But if there's like, are there stairs out on the outside? Is there like a front porch or something?
I don't remember.
There doesn't appear to be.
I kind of want to stand in the doorway. I don't know if I want to step out onto the ground, but I want to stand in the doorway and just kind of look at whatever Redan's if I can see it from there.
So with Redan pointing it out, you can see the area of disturbed earth where you guys left her.
I walk right over to it and I'm like jumping up and down right beside it. It's like,
Of
it's right
course,
here.
Redan's like
Redan just
"Bring
does.
the stoop, kid. Right?
Redan has no chill.
Okay. This is.
I mean, we got to.
All right, let's everybody get our story straight.
Right? We've got to go.
Because this is going to be an issue when we get back.
You have to admit, this is kind of funny. Because she
I
wanted
mean-
to come with us.
That's okay.
There's time for getting story straight if we can't find her. Okay.
There's no.
Right now, we go get her.
I
Maybe
mean,
we'll
this doesn't.
find her when we go to the basement. I don't know.
No, she's clearly in the tomb
Or
with the
parts of
wailing
her.
thing. Not to be confused with the wailing tomb, but
That'd be
no.
quick to assume a story just yet.
Oh, you think if she's anywhere, she's in the basement where there's
Yeah.
not a monster making noises?
All right. Well, let's just try to stay behind some stone, maybe. And I'm going to just basically run from the doorway over to the other door to the stairs.
Just as
Yeah.
fast as you can.
Just like as fast as I can and jump in there. And
All right.
and if possible, I am walking without rhythm.
All right.
Sylvetta can't handle that. So
Okay. So,
Good old, oh, love it, love it.
Had to. Somebody had to do it.
all right. Well, it's perfect. You make your way over to those stairs fairly easily.
Can I sneak in something really quick for my break?
Absolutely.
I would like to message MT1 and ask if anything's been found about Philip.
Right, Philip.
We haven't found any information about Philip. We are sorry.
Okay.
Is anyone even looking for that guy? Like, was there a search party that they made for him?
it's fine.
It's
No?
probably fine.
It's fine.
No search party was okay.
All I know is at the end of this month, these lost and found jewels revert to me.
that's
very
the
safe.
rule. That's the way this kind of thing works.
Okay, so we have to find a new jeweler. Got it.
You
So
got a tinkerer. Who needs a jeweler?
you guys are all going into this opened passageway.
I guess.
I
mean,
went.
if Redan and Kashana went, Gilberto would have followed right behind Kashana
I'm just
after she
saying-
got over him walking out of rhythm.
I'm going first, and I'm looking for traps.
Okay. So
oh boy, I don't like that.
it's very dark down here.
Oh wait, we can see. We can both see in the dark.
Yeah, I'm-
Yes, you can, and you can see approximately as far as you can see on the map here.
Yeah.
my mace is also glowing too, so we're fine.
I guess I need to refresh because I'm seeing like, oh, that's it. All right.
Yeah.
That's some real dark ass dark you got down here.
Really dark.
Pretty dark over here. I can't see it. Are there any torches around? Do I have any
There
torches?
don't appear to be any torches down here. It's almost like this place is made for things that can see in the dark already.
Do we not have a big stick? I mean, we
You
can
do.
light it.
No, look, you
Okay.
guys are lit. This is your lit area.
We're lit.
Does it do?
All right.
So Kashano can't see shit right now, right?
Well, he can see the things that you guys can see, and he can see the lit area because of Redan's torch.
Oh
Do-
right. Okay.
Do we have another torch? Does anyone have a torch on them?
An extra stick?
Do I have torches in an entertainer's pack or not?
Let me,
It's like juggling torches. They're mostly for show.
let me look at my character sheet and see. I feel like I would have a torch.
I feel like that's like a beginner starter pack that we
I have
have.
Yeah,
have
usually
9
most people have
torches.
torches. Most
Yeah.
people have torches.
All right, well, assuming that we haven't used all we had, or we were smart enough to replenish them before leaving the keep at some point, because
Yeah, yeah.
I'll pull
basic
out a
shit.
torch. Listen. I'll pull out a
And
torch.
yeah, I'm going to summon Unseen Servant and give him the torch to walk ahead of us,
All right.
And I'm a light at using Druidcraft. Just
like we do.
All right. So I need to give you something to use as an unseen servant.
Don't druids also, or don't clerics also have light spell?
I think that's a thing.
But Druidcraft is a cantrip, so I can light torches all day.
Without burning a spell slot? Oh, yeah. Cantrip it, girl.
I'm not great on spell slots right now, so.
Straight tripping. Okay.
Straight tripping. And do bust out a little bardic rap here.
This is not okay. Da, 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 da. This is.
Servant. And this servant is controlled by Kishano.
Yes.
And it has light of 5 and 10.
Yes, what all the audience loves. Unexpected technical changes midstream.
Ho ho! All right, so move your servant where you would like him to go.
Yeah, okay. I guess I would
I
say
gotta
in
refresh
this direction at first. Because
Okay.
that seems to be, well, no, actually I'm gonna put him in front of me. If this is the entrance over here, I'm from
Yeah. Well, the entrance is behind you guys. You guys came in here.
my back is to the entrance right
All
now.
right. So he sees a skeletal form that clacks and turns to him.
No good.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
And then we are in initiative, guys.
Mhm. Who could have seen that coming?
I'm actually really excited.
All right, so yeah, as soon as we see this, I'm yelled at everyone. All right, circle up, backs to the door.
Get the exit ready just in case.
Yeah, it's a perfect time to turn into a spider again.
Oh my god.
Don't not tempt me with a good time.
Do not tempt me.
I will do it.
All right, fighting.
You gotta give me a second here because I had to refresh so that I could see the unseen servants.
No, it's okay.
I'm still loading back up. Oh god, and I'm really zoomed the fuck in.
All right. Shauna, what's your initiative?
Oh, sorry, I forgot how to do this.
Okay, there we go. I know it's been a while.
How do you
Down to
fight?
business.
Fuck's gonna eventually start giving us something to fight every episode now. I was like, you're gonna get learn this. Y'all have to learn to
No,
fight.
look, there's gonna be some fighty episodes here because you guys gotta fight some shit.
Look, Jovetta doesn't want to fight. Sarah is dying for us.
We don't
In reality, this depended entirely on which direction you guys went today. I was prepared for upstairs, I was prepared for downstairs, and I was prepared for secret passageway.
Well, we were prepared for upstairs, and we don't know how to get there.
Yeah, we
I
don't know how
had
to
a
get
lot of
upstairs.
time to work this out. All right, so while we're waiting for Gilbetta's roll,
Yeah, I'm
the
sorry.
passageway closes. And you guys are in total darkness in this place.
Fudge.
All right.
Well, shit.
Dig it. Got my character sheet up now. I'm just.
Lilith is freaking out.
Sorry. I picked the wrong moment to refresh. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry,
A
Leah.
group of skeletons surrounds the servant and he drops his torch and is dispersed.
Which way did he go?
Oh my.
You should be able to see him on the.
I don't.
So,
Well, shit.
Might have to refresh because sometimes it doesn't update
Okay, yeah, I'll do
everything.
it too.
All right.
So
So, yeah,
Gilbetta was
Gilbetta is
No.
way down on the list. So
She
Lilith,
was
you're
not prepared for this fight.
you're first. You can still see this group surrounded now with a torch on the ground. It is a pack of skeletons.
Not okay.
And the back sealed up.
I can't. do I
Yeah,
need
the
to
back
eat?
sealed up. There doesn't appear to be a way out now.
I'm imagining Lilith made that exact sound.
Yeah, no, that's,
Yeah.
that's probably not incorrect.
So the back is like above us.
That's
Yeah.
weird. I'm
North
not,
of us on that. Okay.
all right, I'm gonna rely on.
Like there was a stairway here, but it's all closed
Okay.
up.
All right.
Because I can't see the additional light.
I just
Oh,
wanted
okay.
Shoot. Come on. What am I hitting? I can't.
all that
I can't
refreshing, and I still can't see the unseen servant. So
Please. roll
I
something
wonder if
for
it's
me. I
all
can't see.
players.
I still don't. Oh, there
Okay,
it is.
now I see
there
it.
it is.
Oh no, that was my bad. That was a setting thing.
Refreshed for nothing.
That
I'm
was my
sorry.
bad.
I'd
1,
love that token also
3,
for that.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no.
As he dies, I'm gonna yell, "Oh, Mr. Sandman, no!"
All right. All right. Sorry.
Okay, there we go. I
I'm gonna
had
go
it.
to-
I didn't have it so all you guys could see your light. So
Okay.
Mm.
There we go.
Ah,
very good.
all right. Think.
You've got like 6 seconds here. What are you doing?
Yeah, I know. Okay. List spells. Come on. Where are my spells? Yeah.
So there's a big tomb next to you guys, like a sarcophagus made of stone.
I have the best idea, and I wish I'd. Oh God, I'm so pissed my initiative wasn't higher.
Oh God, Verdan's
Verdan's gonna do a thing.
He's gonna open it.
I was gonna do a thing. Yeah, you know, just like always, I'm just gonna start off with what's it called now? It's Mantle Inspiration. Everyone gets 8 temporary
Alright.
hit points, and you can use your reaction now to move your position, like wherever you want to go, but
Okie
only
dokie.
on my turn. So once my turn's over, you can't position yourself or anything like that. But then you saw what I texted, right? On the
Yeah.
Okay.
How many temporary hit points?
8 temporary hit points.
And we can move now.
You can move now. This is your reaction. You move
Oh
now.
God, Verdan.
Yeah.
So you can reposition yourself.
Bye.
I mean, we can all do that.
As I'm running, I'm saying, "Come with me, come with me, come with me." Get away.
It's the
Thanks
barbarian.
so much for the
okay?
Did Verdan just go away?
He did, but we can all go.
Yeah.
Like a sarcophagus. Oh gosh.
And
I'm going to just out of sequence yell, Lilith, move slightly to your right. Your camera's off center.
All right. So that's Lilith's turn.
That's my
Everybody do their move.
I have a bonus action
I don't think I want to move here.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm doing what I'm doing, regardless of you being there or not. So this is gonna be amazing if you stay.
You know what? I'll step back. I'll step back. That's what
I'm
I'll
a
do.
If I see everybody else moving, then yeah, I'm going to get near the crowd. But
Okay.
I'm also the
Oh no, wait.
I'm also the only one with light.
yeah. There's
Well,
just
I
that
can
one spotlight.
see, so
Okay.
I don't. He didn't really give us a direction, so I don't know exactly where. What?
Well, you
like-
you can move in any direction you like.
No, I just meant in character, like I.
Oh yeah. All
he
right.
just
So
yelled, and so she was.
after Lilith, we've got Kashano's go.
Yo, what I had yelled was circle up with our backs to the door, but apparently we're not doing that. So I'm going to, I guess I'm going to just ready up an action for anything that comes at us. I'm gonna swing the old obsidian soul sever there.
Okay.
But I'm also going to yell out to Redan, I'm not sure what you're doing, but do it as hard as you can. As a little bardic inspiration.
Wrong thing to say, my friend.
God.
All right. Next up,
Can
we
I
go.
use my action to fire too? I forgot Mantle Inspiration's a bonus action.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. What do you want to do?
Oh, I'm just readying weapon to fire. I don't know.
Okay.
Like when they're ready to attack, I'll just fire along with them.
when you see the vacant void of their eyes.
Just whenever one of these people attack, I'll just assist an attack right after that.
Okie dokie. All right. Next up, we've got Redan.
Oh yes. So they're all clustered up, hey?
There is a big group of them standing around a torch.
Okay, so remember back in the tower when we kept exploding and I took all those oil containers and I divided them up into 1 gallon containers of oil?
Yeah.
Yep.
A gallon?
I'm gonna reach into my bag and grab as many as I can with my giant hands. So I'm
Okay.
guessing that's like
He said
2 or
with my
3.
giant hand.
Okay.
And I'm going to throw them towards the cluster with one of my attacks.
Okay. There is a pillar in the way.
I'll move to wherever I need to be to see them. So,
This is why I was confused when you went all the way over there. I was
all right.
like, what are
So
you-
I'll move to here and then throw.
Okay.
So 20 plus strength.
Give me that dexterity.
Just a dex roll.
Yeah, give me 20 plus dexterity roll.
Okay.
I think it's a nat 1 and like punches Kashano in the back of the head. I'm gonna.
No, like if it's a nat 1, guess where that oil's landing?
Okay, no, we're good. It's
Okay, so that's enough. You throw it into the crowd, and in fact, when these containers of oil hit, they shatter 2 skeletons in the group.
And then I will use my ranged attack with the hammer
Okay.
to try to shoot a little firebolt into it.
All right, give me that ranged attack.
Where are you?
All right, that's enough. It ignites, and these all light up in flames.
And then I'm moving back here.
Does all them lighting up in flames widen our view a little bit?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, this should definitely widen.
Hey, all right.
And as a bonus action, rage.
So very well lit. However, there's thick smoke billowing up to the roof of this place now.
Awesome.
Well, I mean, we can't go out behind us. The only way out is through, so we might as well. So are they still alive, or what's the?
They appear less alive than they did initially.
But no explosion?
No, it didn't explode because you threw them. The containers burst open, so everything just ignited.
That's fair, I guess.
Since he took an action and I said I
Okay.
was going to hold my action, can I do anything?
You cannot see them to shoot at them. You're blocked by this pillar.
Oh, what? Pillar.
This pillar right here.
The black
pillar
spot in the middle.
there.
There was a fire that just came that direction. Gotcha. Well, I mean, I can kind of
Alright.
see some of them from that angle.
All right, make a shot.
But well, it wasn't going to be a shot. I was going to cast hypnotic pattern to minimize how many we need to fight.
Okay.
So charisma save is 16, I think.
I love that.
Okay.
That's amazing.
Oh, wisdom save is 16. Wisdom is 16.
Okay. So yeah, they don't. I don't know that they're capable. Yeah, they don't make it.
Let's find a way out of here. Holy shit! Because now there's smoke coming up and we could suffocate.
Yeah, no, it's getting pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, these skeletons, slowly the group is beginning to collapse into this flame.
Okay, let's. Whose turn is it? Like, I guess that's my turn.
Well, now is it's Betta's turn because
Yeah.
Redan, you did your held action.
They're still alive, right?
They don't appear to be anymore. They've slowly
Oh.
burnt and kind of all collapsed to the ground.
Were they ever alive?
I flex.
That's gonna be your act.
There's. I don't. Do I see any other enemies or any? I mean,
You can see exactly what you see right now. There is a door over here.
where behind me? Was that where you?
No, way down.
South.
deep in.
Oh, is it a door or can we see through it?
And there's more
It's a
skeletons.
door.
I'll move.
But I didn't put the right line up.
Here, I guess.
More
Since they're
skeletons.
like, I'm gonna go, a little bit around the flamey flames.
Okay.
And when I get into like where I can see it, I'll be like, oh, there's a door right there.
Okay. I'll take her word for it and go down if everyone else is going down.
There.
Do
Yeah.
we even have time to inspect this?
I was ignoring that. in
You
character.
got all the time in the world to do whatever you like.
I'm
long as
popping it.
Taking smoke.
Are
You
we
have
still
6
in
seconds to do
initiative? Yeah.
All right. So yeah, it's been 6 seconds and the room is slowly filling up with smoke.
Hold on, wait. Hold on.
Yeah.
All I've done is move so far.
What do you want to do?
Hold on, I gotta find it.
The room is filling with smoke, of course.
I've got
Okay.
a thing. I thought
What
I had
thing?
a thing.
Tell us what the thing is.
What is this thing you're doing?
We'll help you.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
Thing.
I was gonna try to see if I could. I don't know if it's gonna work though. So I'm probably just gonna save my spell slot. But I was gonna see if I could cast Create Water and just kind of.
I'm
On this grease fire?
Yeah. But I'm not gonna do it.
Okay. All right. So, Gilbetta, at the end of your turn, you all hear the sound of people hammering on wood.
Can we tell where it's coming from?
It is coming from directly in front of you and to all of your lefts. It's like one and then the other.
I smell a level up coming.
Whose turn is it on?
It's back at the top of the round with Lilith.
Or are we pausing initiative?
Okay, so I'm hearing banging sounds.
You're hearing banging sounds like somebody was banging on a door.
By left, do you mean sarcophagus side or the other side?
Your left. So if you're facing,
Okay.
Did anyone look at the sarcophagus yet?
Well, I'm facing
No.
esophagus. Hold on. So just up, down, left, right. Which way? Dark area?
Okay, so I'll ping it there and here. And in fact, Gilbetta, you see the doors in front of you buckle forward.
Yeah. The doors are buckling.
Can you ping it again? I didn't see.
Okay, here
To the bottom of the visible
and
space.
here. And the other is towards this darkness where you guys are. Yeah, there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I zoomed out way too much. And I don't hear any like screaming noise or anything like that, like people noise.
No people noises at all.
Just skellies. Just skelly boys.
Skellies, just more skellies.
Okay.
All right. You said door down south. I will. I will just go down south then.
Okay.
Oh, I had it's how many moves? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Okay. That's it right there.
All right.
I guess I can dash too. I'll go down here and dash and just like you said it's a door, right?
Yeah.
All right. Do I have room to put my ear on it to listen or anything like that or no?
Yeah, sure, you can do that.
Oh, okay. You're so
As
nice.
As you go to put your ear on the door,
Yeah.
the door pushes out to you.
I was hoping for a skeletal wet willy.
So I guess I move back a block then.
Yeah, like a Three Stooges routine unfolds. All right.
So,
So,
this, I guess.
After Lilith, Gilbetta, you see it, and it's Kashano's turn.
Okay, I am going to run on over.
The oil has burnt out at this point.
I'm gonna run on over to this sarcophagus and take a closer look in the light of Redan's torch. With
All right. Inscribed on this stone tomb, it says Lieutenant Balgash.
Does that mean anything to me? Ooh, maybe.
No, it does not. Even with your history, you've never heard of this person.
Hey, Redan, I'm gonna take a wild. I don't know. You tell me whether I can still hold an action here for this or not. Hey, Redan, wild guess. You want to flip the top off of this thing, and I get my sword or the obsidian soul sever ready to just stab whatever is in here in the heart.
Okay. All right. Next up is Redan.
Oh, it's his turn.
Oh,
I take one step away and then fakingly step back.
oh, you.
Yeah, I'll pop that lid.
Okay.
All right, and I'm gonna jam. As soon as it opens, I'm jamming my sword straight in the middle of it.
Can I check and see if it's trapped first?
You sure can. It does not appear to be trapped.
All right, let's do this.
All right, you flip that open, and there is a desiccated corpse inside,
And it gets a blade into it.
and it gets stabbed, and it flails about after it is stabbed, and a burst of holy light comes from the stab, and it is no longer moving.
Yeah.
That was either a really good gamble or a really bad one, but took care of this thing.
But just for ha-has, roll an attack on that.
Okay.
All right. That's enough.
Cool.
For a surprise attack? Good.
Yeah, that's
I'm
enough.
not sure.
That'll do it.
And I expectantly look towards the door.
The door does not open.
Damn it!
Okay, so was that a free action, an action, or a bonus action to check for traps?
That was I'll give that as a bonus action to check for traps, and then you use your action to flip the lid open.
Okay, I pick the lid up with my last action
Okay.
and move, let's see, so 5, 10, 15, 20. And I move to here.
Okay.
Taking the lid with you?
Yep,
All
it's
right.
going to be great.
This is gonna be incredible. All right. So you move up forward there, and now it's Jabetta's go.
I mean, I guess we fighting. I'm gonna skadoosh right here.
All right.
And
Show me what you got.
well, I'm gonna let Kashano get caught up first. So for now, I'm gonna just ready. And if an enemy walks out that door, I'm a ready sacred flame on that motherfucker.
Okay. All right. So you ready your action? The door bursts open, and then you guys hear the sound of a door bursting open happen again.
Oh, good.
Both of them opened. One on
Yep.
the top side too.
And 4 skeletons rush up.
My sacred flame was within relation to this one, by the way.
Okay, so the one coming at you or the one coming at Lilith?
The south door. Well, just it. If I would have readied it for the first one as soon as the door opened, the first one I saw.
All right, the first one that you saw as soon as the door went open, hit me with that sacred flame,
Sacred flame.
which is just like a save, isn't it? It's like a Constitution save.
Yeah, I believe so. Yes. And then I'm gonna just.
All right, well, this skeleton got 10. Does he need a number higher than that?
Yeah, he would. Yeah, my DC is
Okay.
16.
So yeah, he's your sacred flame comes down and like obliterates the chunks off of this skeleton, but it still charges forward and swings at you with a sword. It swings at you for a whole whopping 14 versus your AC. How does that drive you?
Nope.
All right, so the other one swings at Lilith, and it does a little bit better. It swings at Lilith with a 22 to her AC.
Reaction. Hellish rebuke coming.
All right. Well, you hellish rebuke him, but you are still taking a 6 damage.
Okay. All right. Hellish rebuke. Where are you? Spell.
And this one rushes past and charges Redan, so while I wait for your hellish rebuke, and I don't think you'll hit Redan with a 3. And this one charges up here.
2d10.
It rolled a 3 to hit. Oh my god. That's awful.
Oh, I have to. Oh, I'm attacking. Okay, it's been a while.
Okay, that's okay.
All right, attack. Where is it? Hellish rebuke.
Point your finger.
Okay.
It has to make a dexterity saving throw, and then it takes
25 hits.
Feel like she
Yeah,
probably hit it.
that'll do it. And it's got no dexterity to save. So yeah, it takes 10 fire damage, and this thing is darn near obliterated in your burst of flame, but it is still going.
Okay.
And back to the top of the round with Lilith.
Oh, you said it took 6 damage off of me?
Yeah, it did 6 damage to you. Yep.
Okay. Boom. Okay. Well, it's in front of my face, so I'm gonna hope whatever Cherry taught me works. I'm gonna pull out my rapier.
Okay.
Charge!
All right.
Finish that skeleton.
Make your rapier attack with advantage from your training with Cherry.
Okay.
which I don't think you need it. You got 22.
Oh, yes, she did.
Oh, shit!
I
Bah, bah, bah.
mean, she didn't need it, but
So, recalling your adventures with Cherry, you pull out your rapier and you swing, and you just obliterate this skeleton. You destroy him.
Stab.
He's gone. Just with a quick swipe, just like she taught you, and he's gone.
Awesome.
All right. Next up is Lilith. Are you going to move or are you going to stay there?
Oh, yeah, I might back my ass up a bit.
Okay.
Come on, back that ass up.
Oh. All right. After Lilith, we've got Kashano.
I was so shocked by seeing her sudden jump in skills that I choked.
oh, that's right. He did.
You couldn't even see it. You're on the other side of the pillar.
Yeah. So at any rate, I'm going to run on up.
Okay.
To where can I get to here? I gotta movement speed 30. No, I want to be right here.
Okay.
To there, and I am going to, just sort of like. I'm going to aim myself kind of in the direction diagonal, trying to hit both the one in front of Redan and the one in front of Jobetta.
Okay.
And I am going to bang on that drum real quick and just say, blinded by the light, revved up like a deuce, and there's something in the night.
All right. Give me that attack roll. Make an attack roll like you would with your throwing dagger.
Okay.
That is enough for these guys.
All right.
So that hits that one. Give me another roll for the secondary target. All right. So your blades shoot out, radiating with a light that bursts a little bit as it cuts through both of these creatures. The first one and the second one are not destroyed, but they are heavily damaged.
Fuck yeah!
All right.
About this drum.
Back to Redan.
All right. Taking a swing at the first one.
All right. Are you swinging with this sarcophagus lid or what?
Yes, I am. I'm guessing that's an improvised.
Yeah, that's an improvised.
+4.
Yeah, that's enough.
Dan's that guy. He's just that guy.
He's having the best time right now.
He's just gonna collect these skeleton bones too at the same time. For pen.
For pen. All right, give me some. With this sarcophagus lid, give me 2d6 damage. Yeah, that's enough. Bones scatter and clatter across the floor.
Okay, and then I'm moving in the direction of the other sound. Moving here,
Okay.
and then throwing the sarcophagus lid in that exact direction.
Okay. So I imagine you're using like a second attack for this.
Correct.
Give me a trajectory. give me an end spot where you want this sarcophagus lid to go. Ping it for me.
Far as it can go.
All right, ping for me the direction you're throwing it in.
Pinging is not working for me.
Okay, just click and hold. Is it this way? Okay, there. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right, so give me that throw. Give me, roll it with dexterity. All right, so you throw it and +2?
Yep.
Okay, you throw it, it bursts through the first 3 guys. So there's 2 skeletons and there's another fleshy corpse, and there's like this ravenous fleshy corpse to your left, or to your left. It bursts through the skeletons and you hear more clattering as it goes down the hallway. I want you to roll me 2d6s of damage, please.
Nice.
All right. So couple of them are destroyed. That one's gone. Oh, damn it. That one's gone. This guy survives, and then you hear more destruction down the hallway, but you can't see.
I'm pretty sure I said it already, but if not, I'm going to rage now.
Okay.
And I'm laughing as I do that.
Okay. This is the kind of scenario that Redan is made for.
Yeah, absolutely. Death without any sort of human beings dying. Like,
Redan is done. Now it's Gilbetta's turn.
Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame? All right. You're Sacred Flaming this dude in front of you?
Yep.
All right. No. Obliterated. Obliterated in radiant light.
Yep.
Toast. What else you got?
I will, because Lilith backed up, so I currently can only see the one that's in front of me.
Okay.
So that feels like the more immediate threat.
Okay.
So I am just going to.
The one in front of you is damaged. You saw one of these lit up blades cut through it. So it's got like an arm missing and it's still kind of desperately trying to swing a sword.
It's just a bone wound.
Haha, just a bone wound.
Then I'll just I'm gonna move like right here,
Okay.
and then that's
That's what you got?
Yeah, because I don't. I
Alright.
don't have any bonus actions that I want to do right now.
At that go, this creature runs up and this creature runs up. Both of them try to take a swing at Redan. Ooh. The big ravenous one swings at Redan with claws, gets a critical hit.
Claws?
Claws.
Oh,
Did
my.
say
All right.
you were
It claws at him. It claws at him for a total of 11 damage. And I need him to make a constitution save.
What I do? Oh my
You're
god!
okay. You're all right.
You're good. You're all good.
is that damage halved because of rage?
Yes, it is slashing.
Okay.
It is slashing, and I believe that's covered under the rage agreement.
Yeah, it's only necrotic that is not.
The other creature tries to swing at you with rotting, meaty fists, and it does not get anywhere. However, these two skeletons do come in, and you are quickly getting surrounded. They take a swing at you with a sword. First one gets 19. Does that hit you in rage?
That
No, I don't
is
think
my
so.
armored class.
That is your armor class, so that is a tie to defender. And then the second one swings at you for 20, and he does okay. So for the second swing, you take a whole 4 damage of a slashing nature.
Done.
Next up is this guy, and this guy doesn't want to let you get away, Gilbetta, so he charges up and he takes a swing at you, and he gets a whole big 22.
Oh, yep, that'll hit a little bit.
So that swings at you for 3 whole damage.
I'm just like,
Take a deep breath. You're going to be okay.
yeah. Well, and so does my temporary hit points stack on top of my?
Yeah, they sit on top of it. So once they go away, they just don't come back again. And then a last one charges up the dark hallway and runs right up on Lilith and takes a swing for a whole 17 versus AC.
17 AC?
Yep. Yeah, 17 against your AC.
My armor class. So it misses.
Oh, he misses.
Okay.
All right. So he can't get purchase on you. All right. And then we go back to the top of the round with Lilith.
Cool. Well, since it worked so well last time, I'm a stab.
Okay.
Stabby
Give him a
stab.
stab.
Give him a stab.
All right.
Oh, stabby death didn't do so well.
No, that was not your best stab.
Jeez.
Did you have a fancy sword?
Yeah, I had
Did
a
ever
fancy
get you that
sword.
fancy sword?
I have a fancy sword. You said
Yeah.
it has something, but you
Well,
never
yeah,
told me
you-
what it was.
Oh,
Because I would find out later.
all right. Add another D6 of damage on that.
Really?
Yeah. Sorry, I completely forgot about your fancy sword. We don't fight up things.
Don't fight, stop
Does it
it.
only get plus to hit? All right.
Hold on, did I do it right? Oh,
Yeah,
sweet.
that's fine. All right.
Okay.
So yeah, you swing with your sword and you obliterate this skeleton.
That's awesome. Okay,
You
cool.
completely destroy him using the skills that you you gained on the pirate ship
Oh my god.
with the pirate's queen. All right, next up we've got Kashano.
All right, I am going to run myself to here just to see if there's anything else coming out of this door. But I am going to throw my dagger over at the one in front of Gilbetta. This is a
Okie dokie.
practice thing. I'm going to aim for the skull.
Okie dokie.
So do I have to roll differently for a called shot?
You roll with disadvantage on a called shot.
11. Shooting for
11. 11's fine for these guys. All right, so you swing, your blade lodges into the skull of this creature and knocks it straight off.
Oh.
And then the skeleton goes to like swing its sword again at Gilbetta and just collapses. And you can hear the skull clatter to the floor as your dagger returns to your hand from the darkness.
Okay, yeah, it was the return dagger.
That's a
All
good
right.
dagger.
It's such
I don't
a cool
want to
dagger.
lose a dagger in the. I would probably lost the saw blades. I don't know if I'm going to find those ever again.
Well,
No?
actually, you can see them embedded in the wall here,
Okay,
according
good.
to your
Mental note, I'm gonna grab
trajectory.
those. Mental note of those locations.
Yeah. All right. So after that, Kashano, it goes to Redan. Redan, you got two meaty boys running up on you.
Okay, Meat Boy to the north.
Okay.
Yeah, what the hell? Let's go reckless.
Okay. Give me that reckless attack.
Let's get this.
Oh, can I move?
You sure can. All right. That is a reckless attack against that meaty boy. And he had not taken previous damage, but he takes all of this damage. And he is rocked, but he's still standing.
I'm going to. Okay, so I just recently realized that I can bonus attack with the shield in my arm.
Okay.
Don't you need a feat for that or no?
I think anyone can do it, but it's a substantial. I think it's like a -4 or something.
Yeah.
Like to attack.
Yeah. So I don't know how you want to do that. I haven't looked into it at all.
Do you have a shield?
Yeah, I'm using the one that Gilbetta gave me.
Okay. So roll with a strength. Make a strength attack with.
Okay, so that's a no.
Yeah, that's a hard no.
Oh, I'm at advantage because I'm raging.
That's true.
So that would be 15.
15? Okay, 15 will do it. So you shield smash this guy, and it's like if you grabbed a steak and slapped it on a counter, is the sound it makes. And it just, you can feel the ooze kind of like oozing down the shield as this creature kind of flops to the ground.
First, great description. Love it. Turning towards the other meat bag and same thing.
Okay. All right, that hits, and he is completely obliterated because he took damage from the previous one.
All right, I am tapped.
All right.
I was gonna say,
Oh, and Lilith, at that position, you got to see the skull of the creature roll past you as Kashano destroyed it.
as I like to think that it kind of rolls through with the dagger stuck in, and then the dagger goes.
Right? It's like
Yeah.
ka-dunk, ka-dunk.
Thump, 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 thump.
Yeah.
All right, next up, we go back to the top of the round, and of course, the creatures have their go.
Wait. What
Oh.
about Gilbetta
Oh,
down
Gilbetta,
here?
go, Gilbetta, do your thing.
Okay, I'm gonna move like here. Well, I don't want to get quite that close to it. Actually, I'm gonna go
Ooh.
here. Wait, where was I? Fucking hell. I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
Are these cubes 5 feet?
They're 5 feet.
All right. So then, actually, knowing that, I'm gonna go here.
Okay.
To where I can just kind of see that mofo.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
All right.
On these motherfuckers. So each object in a 20-foot cube. So I think 5, 10, 15, 20. I think they're all, I can get all 3 of them in a 20-foot cube.
Yeah.
All three of who?
The two skelly boys and the one in the doorway that I can see.
Oh, right. Those two skelly boys were still alive because
Yeah.
Redan hadn't fought them yet.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right. Yeah, you can get them. Sure.
Yeah. So and obviously it's going to be blue light. They're obviously going to be outlined in blue.
Of course.
So if they fail a dex saving throw, and then if they fail their dex saving throw, they're outlined in light. And
These creatures are not remarkably dexterous.
yeah,
Yeah, they all fail it.
yeah. And then any attack roll against them is at advantage.
I love it.
Wait, hey, Betty, next time lead with that.
Lead with what?
Fairy fire.
Maybe lead with that kind of thing.
I wanted to
rounds
wait
ago.
until I could get like at least two or three of them in a.
All right, skeletons swing at Redan. That's 21 and 10. So I'm guessing 21 doesn't do it, but 10 probably does. You take 7 damage from 7 damage from the 21 and nothing from the 10.
Okay.
This guy illuminated in the fairy fire. Oh, and actually, they should make that attack with advantage because you're reckless. So it doesn't matter.
Correct.
The other one get a crit? He does. Okay.
Uh-oh.
So instead of 7, make that in fact 11 damage.
11.
Okay, good.
All right. So next up, this guy runs out of the doorway after you dosed him in fairy fire. Runs up and swings at you with claws.
Yep.
Those claws only managed to get an 8, so I don't think that's enough to break your AC. So you're not
Ew.
damaged by that. You guys hear the sounds of clattering bones echoing the hallways all around you, and then we go back to the top of the round.
What?
Fighting.
We're fighting, yeah, we're fighting.
This is a gauntlet.
All right.
All that XP is coming from this one fucking dungeon.
Sound of clattering bones all around us.
You hear it echoing in all the hallways where these broken doors.
Oh.
You mean the two hallways, right? By all.
Yeah, the two. The two.
Okay, but it's not in the room that we're in.
No, not in the room
No.
that you're in. In the room that you're in, it's just like scattered bones all over the place, and
long
like
as
2 zombie corpses by Redan.
As long as they don't get the
we
recoil
got a
off.
funnel situation going. We're good. We just keep,
Okay, I gotta save my spells. All right. Confident with the training that Cherry gave me, I'm going to continue with my rapier instead.
Okay, where's your rapier going? Show me where you're gonna put that blade.
I'm gonna go with Sister Betta with this meaty guy because he
Okay.
seems awful.
This meaty boy.
Mm-hmm. And I roll it with an advantage. She said now
Yes.
with that
Yep.
thing. I love it. I freaking love it. I love it. I don't love it. My attacks
That's-
are kind of low.
That's okay. You don't need a whole lot to hit these guys. So yeah, you nail him with that 13, and you cut into him for a bit more damage. Roll another d6 on that for the damage from your bleed.
Okay.
All right, and he is still kicking, but not doing super great.
Okay.
All right. Next up, we've got Kashano.
I mean, they look like they've got the numbers over there. I'm just going to kind of shout like, "I'll hold this hallway. You guys bottleneck them over there," and I'm going to pull out the Breath of the Wind mantle. So I got that in one hand, and I got my sword in the other hand, and I'm just staring at this hallway, just waiting for something to come out. As soon as something appears down here, I'm blowing the wind mantle straight down the hallway.
You hear a mixture of clattering bones echoing at this hallway, coming closer and closer, and that sound. You know when kids run at the pool?
Yeah.
So there's that in the midst of it. Yeah. That slap, 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 slap.
So it's kind of like wet sound.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
They're all coming.
Yeah. All right. Next up, from Kashana, we go into Redan.
Attack for each. First attack is for the one up top.
Okay. Up top skeleton gets a swing. Yeah. Destroyed. Completely obliterated. What skeleton? I just see a pile of bones. Second one, also now a pile of bones.
Awesome.
And I will take my movement.
Okay.
Getting to about here probably. So 5, it's 10 feet of movement. Shove and try to push this squishy this zombie back.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to push him back through the door.
You gonna try and shove him back through the door?
Yep.
All right. Give me opposing strength checks.
So 9.
Yeah. No, that wasn't enough. You guys just lock arms.
Javetta's like, Redan, what are you doing? What's happening?
Like 80s wrestling.
Yeah. It's like the 8-bit like WWF game where you just do this back and forth for a bit.
Yeah. I don't know
Muscles
the
aren't
button
even
combinations. I'm still learning the game. It's
We're hugging. No, okay.
What is happening?
All right. After Redan is Jabetta. Jabetta, kill this guy.
yeah, after Redan's weird whatever that he did.
After he hugged him.
Yeah.
Hey, don't give me sass. I've killed like 12 of these things.
I'm moonstone hammered this mofo.
Fair.
Hammer it.
Hammer time.
Boom. That's a 23 with 8 bludgeoning
That's a
damage.
good hit.
23 with 8 bludgeoning damage. That'll do it. You smash this guy with your moonstone hammer, and he crumples to the ground.
Yeah.
Most impressive.
There's still, it sounds like we still got some fighting to do. Let's not celebrate just yet.
Right.
Can't you hear the music? It's still going.
Yeah, the music is still playing. So clearly.
Charging up from the hallway is another group of skeletons charging directly at you. Shano, give me that reaction.
There's that breath, that sacred breath of that wind mantle.
The blazing breath.
Right now, come on, Jamie.
Okay, and there are 4 of these now. And they're not weighty. So they're all jumping back and they are scorched. So you hold them all back.
Nice.
And they're not able to get near you, but they're scorched with the breath of the wind mantle.
Nice.
Very.
Hopefully that burst of flame got everyone's attention. Too.
Oh, I would have. Hold on. On my turn after killing the one.
Oh wait, it's not flame. It's just hot
move,
there.
right?
Yeah. What's that?
I would still be able to move, right? After killing the.
Oh yeah, no, you could certainly move. Where are you going to move into?
I would come down here to help out my old religious buddy Kashano.
Okay.
And
All right.
now we don't need
2 and 2. You're going to hold
yeah,
this.
exactly. Fine. I feel like.
All right. Next up, we go back into Lilith.
Oh gosh. I guess I turn toward her dad. I'm just like, did we just wait out here and attack or go in?
I will respond on my turn.
He is going to charge down this hallway. I want you to know.
You don't know me.
Can we hard cut to Redan charging?
Yeah, right. This is the highlight. Is I will respond on my turn. You don't know me. You don't know that I'm going to charge down this hallway. Redan charges down the hallway, laughing maniacally with his blazing hammer.
In a rage, in a literal rage.
All right, then I will hold my attack and wait for Redan to attack first, and I'll attack second.
You're going to give him support. All right. After Lilith, we go to Kashano.
Okie dokie. I mean, I kind of just want to do the same thing because I feel like slowly bottlenecking these guys and keeping them in this hallway is the way to go. So I'm just gonna do the same thing, but I'm also going to, I mean, I got 1 bardic inspiration charge left. So I'm gonna turn to Jabetta and just be like, thanks.
You're inspired.
Yeah. Jabetta would like clap him on the shoulder, like like one of these, like
Just a buddy moment.
yeah.
All right. Now for our surprise round. It's Redan's turn.
I'm gonna roll an intellect. I'm gonna roll an int check here.
Okay.
20. I'm doing something smart.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
And that was, I was going to be disadvantaged, so still doing
Okay.
something smart.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm picking up the sarcophagus.
Okay. It's inset into the ground.
Oh, I'll
So,
strength check the shit out of this if I have to.
okay. Give me that lift.
So 25.
Yeah, that'll do it. So the earth wrenches and you split the stones around it and lift this thing up out of the ground, this kind of shallow stone recess, and you have the sarcophagus structure lifted up.
All right.
As you lift it up to the ground and the ground around it cracks and breaks, another sound echoes through the halls.
This thing's just pissed I'm wrecking its house. It's watching on a security cam.
You know, the funny thing is that I think Kashano's the only one that could actually see that. So me and Luke just hear this awful noise of
Well,
him.
you hear the sound of like stones cracking apart and shattering.
Okay, so I'm going to assume I'm moving at half speed from here on out.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So that's the last of that one. So I'll take an action. 10, 20, 30, 40. And then I'll just gingerly toss the sarcophagus over their heads, hopefully, to land in the door.
Okay.
Over there.
You're gonna have to wait till next round, man. That's a lot of action.
The movement was there. Action was here. I still technically have an action, but I'll give you whatever you need from that strength check.
All right.
Happy to wait.
All right. So you wait on that. Gilbetta, it's your turn.
I'm standing behind you with the sarcophagus.
I don't know what the fuck he's planning to do.
He's gonna give you guys cover.
Um,
He's gonna give you a chest-high wall to hide behind of, like Gears of War in here.
but now Gilbetta's torn because he's left Lilith alone on the, which is exactly what I was trying to avoid.
I'm happy she didn't charge down the hall.
I don't even notice him behind me.
I feel like Gilbetta noticed just because of that awful noise that it made. when
My action's still ready down the hall, so.
Yeah.
I'm ready my action too. No, I'm just like in utter shock. I'm like, okay, there he goes.
I'm just
It's like Jurassic Park. He left us.
I am ready with my rapier.
I'm just like, okay, and I'm just gonna ready Sacred Flame
Okay.
for when they come back down to where I can see them.
All right.
I feel like we like never ready actions, and then today that's like
Today it's
a lot of
all
ready.
ready to action.
We somehow learned how to fight in the last 3 months of not fighting. We've all been training. Let's put it that way.
Oh,
I mean, do I need to launch my thing, or can we just use the same roll from last time?
You have to launch your thing because it is another round of it. I thought there's like once per day for your.
Oh shit, that's
Oh
right.
my
I can't.
oh no!
Yeah, you can't just
Okay.
hold them forever, man.
No, so I blow through it again, and I go, shit, I forgot this only works once a day.
Well, I still have Sacred. It's cantrip, so I'm ready to cantrip. So
All right, well, Sacred Flame them.
I would still. So 16 with 4 radiant damage.
I
right. Yeah, no, it doesn't save. So you obliterate with radiant damage, but it keeps coming. And the two run up and they swing at Kashano and they swing at Gilbetta. For Kashano, they get a 21, and Gilbetta, they get a 9.
Oh yeah, that doesn't.
Wow, good.
All right, so he whopped you good for a whole 7 damage. The swing of his sword, and then there's other ones just clattering against the others, trying to viciously get at you. And then you see this meaty boy kind of shuffling back and forth behind them. And then Lilith's about to have a bad time because Lilith's
Wait,
getting
I
three
ready
swings.
action though. I didn't do
Okay,
anything.
well, take your swing.
Okay. Swing? Hell no.
Oh, what are you doing?
What's your ready action? I forgot.
Oh, shatter. That's
Yeah.
a good one.
Oh, okay.
All right, here we go. Please be good. Woo! 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 Woo!
Oh,
Like,
shit.
oh, earplugs! I need earplugs!
Holy shit, it's
Fucking
right.
Back the fuck up!
That is a good roll.
Oh, this is so good. I fucking love this. Okay. So with a shriek of back the fuck up as you see the skeletons charging through this doorway, your thundering magical voice resonates through all of them, separating the bones from each other until just like this wave of bones clatters out in front of you. They're all destroyed.
I hate skeletons. I hate the undead. They just have to stay dead. Love's having a little tantrum in the corner.
Oh, look, and I fucking love this moment. Okay. All right, back to the top of the round with Lilith, having destroyed all these skeletons.
Yeah, that was your reaction.
Yeah, no, this is like magic where you take your turn at the end of the guy's turn, and then you then it's your turn again. All right, so
why have we been doing this the whole time?
Oh, that's about it. All I can do for my
well, now it's your action. So now it's your turn.
My action now. Yeah. Shit, I took that.
Right?
Okay. Yeah, no, it's my action. It's my action. It's damn it, I have to manually roll that one. I need to roll a 3d8 instead for thunder, I think, because shatter worked really well before. Because I used up my third spells. That's it. I have no more third spell slots. I only have second level spell slots now.
Uh-oh. So are you gonna ready another action, or what are you gonna do?
I guess I'm gonna do an unlilla thing and look inside to make sure there's one more. There's one more. I missed one.
Did you? I thought I got them all.
Yeah, no, there's one here. It's hanging out.
Oh yeah, this guy.
Yeah, what was he doing?
He hasn't come out yet. He didn't make it as far.
With one, I'm gonna stab it.
All right, take a swing.
Just die. She's having a moment.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Roll
shit.
an extra d6 on that. Or did you already add that to yours?
Sorry. Okay.
No, 8 + 4. All right.
Yeah, that was just. Yeah, it was just
So yeah, you run up, and as it comes into view through the darkness, your training holds, and you just whip your rapier out and eviscerate this skeleton, separating the top half from the bottom half, and clatters to the ground.
I'm a bard that's tanking. No, I'm kidding.
All right, and then we go to Kashano.
Did she just run through the doorway?
Yeah. In an odd plot twist.
Fuck happened to Lilith?
Through the door.
You know, like, I don't know what's going on. I want to hide from everything. And since now she's just like running through doorways and swinging.
Look, she's been training with Black Cherry, man. That comes with some stuff.
Sorry.
A whole new personality kicks in.
I didn't. It's like Bard Rage. Is that what we call it? I don't know.
Yeah, we'll call it Bard Rage.
But anyways,
that's heavy metal, right? Isn't that just bards raging is heavy metal?
That's going to temper.
We hear from the other hallway.
I thought that was.
It was all that fun.
You saw her scream a bunch of skeletons to death.
I'm just hearing it's TNT.
Right. I'm just. But I'd like to. No, actually, no. It would be for those about to rock because she plays bagpipe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Anyways, sorry. I'm gonna swing the sword at the person right in front of me that's trying to kill me.
Okay.
13.
13.
If it lands, it's a lot of damage. But oh.
That's a hit, man. Doesn't take much to hit these dudes. They're not beefy. And he is just destroyed. He's obliterated.
God,
And as soon as he dies, the other skeleton charges up to take his place.
Sure, of course he does.
All right, next up. Are you going to move or are you going to stay there?
Well, yeah, no, actually, as soon as I'm gonna fucking stay there because I'm fine and I'm
going to hold the line?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget, I gave out inspiration to a bunch of you guys. Don't forget about it. So
Yeah,
Jabetta,
Did you give one to me too?
no, I think just Jabetta read it.
Okay, just checking.
All right.
You're going. Leroy Jenkins, that shit.
Come on, you done ran down the hallway and disappeared.
You're gone. You somewhere.
I was.
Next
Oh.
up is Redan.
Just gently reaching over and giving the sarcophagus a little toss, trying to block the door.
All right, give me that strength toss on the sarcophagus.
So 12, 17.
That dead body
You
will still
you
fight?
easily toss it over your shoulder onto these guys, and they do not get out of the way, and the skeletons are crushed underneath the sarcophagus.
All right. Tap Kashano on the head gently, saying, "You're doing good." And then 5, 10, 15, 20. Get about here, realize Lilith isn't there. 25.
Do I get any barbarian inspiration for that?
Yeah, right.
Well, you're just kind of shocked that he just threw this giant stone slab over you.
Oh yeah, because
and
you
just
said
crushed
Kashano
the
didn't realize
skeleton
he was
in front of you.
there.
Yeah.
You said Kashano didn't realize he was there, so Kashano was.
Yeah, you're fighting skeletons. You're ready to take another swing at this new one, and just like thump. Just
It's like a thwomp. He thwomped it.
yeah, you got thwomped hard.
Okay, so action movement, get up to step in front of Lilith and say, "Don't worry, I'll never leave you." And then right
Except
there.
for that time that I just did.
I just yell out like, "Hypocrite! I'm holding my own. Don't worry about me."
And it's Gilbetta's go.
The weird plot twist where Kashano and Jobetta are getting along, and the other two are fighting.
Oh.
So right now, it's the one is left alive that I can see in my.
The one that you can see.
I'm gonna walk up to him and.
Okay,
like-
there's a big stone slab in front of you that
Oh,
you have to
shit,
climb
that's right.
over.
Fuck, I forgot about that. Okay. How big is? I mean, is it like?
It is about 5 feet high.
Okay, but I could Sacred Flame like over it, right? Like
Yeah, you can Sacred Flame over it.
All right. Good lord. Okay. Yeah,
Give me that sacred action.
I'm gonna do that.
All right.
I was gonna
gonna-
Moonstone Hammer, but Redan kind of put
Yeah, it does not have the capability to dodge your Sacred Flame.
no.
So yeah, that's more than enough radiant damage to
Yeah, that's 12.
incinerate this. You give the fastest cremation anyone's ever seen
Yeah.
to this skeleton. It's like this pillar of light, and you can see this black outline where the skeleton used to be slowly disappear into ash.
Yeah.
And then we go back to the top of the round. This meaty boy runs forward, leaps over, and jumps at eeny, meeny, miny, mo, Gilbetta.
I mean, that makes sense. I did just,
And he runs at you, brandishing claws, but he only gets a 10.
Nope.
So that's not happening. And then the rest has fallen suspiciously quiet. And we go back to the top of the round with Lilith.
Okay, well, I'm gonna march ahead.
Charge forward.
I'm charging forward.
All right.
I don't. Obviously, Jobetta doesn't know this is happening, but
No, she can't see this. Okay, hold on. I was right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's as far as I can go. Ooh, more room. And I barely can see. Okay.
You can see a set of doors over here.
doors and hallways and more doors.
Yeah, but no skeleton. Okay, and I guess I hold my action until something comes at me.
Okay.
Back again.
All right. You hold your action. Next up, we've got Kashano. This meaty boy is just charged up and swung at Gilbetta next to you.
But missed.
I'm
But
gonna give
missed.
my good old jab straight to the chest.
Gilbetta's elven reflexes are too much, but give him that jab. Holy shit.
It's a good jab. Real
Ooh.
good jab.
Damn.
With my magic god sword, no less. I want to know what
Yeah.
happens when I crit with the god sword.
You plunge your god sword into him, and just cracks begin to form in the flesh of this creature with this radiant light spilling out until it almost disintegrates around your blade, and you gain 5 temporary hit points.
Hell yeah!
So Gilbetta literally goes, "That's the power of prayer."
I'm coming around on that.
Oh, I wish Liz was there to see that because that's most impressive.
Oh yeah, neither Lilith or Redan saw that.
No.
We're there for it.
I imagine, like, imagine Gilbetta would like shake him and be like, "That was so incredible."
You saw that, right? Saw that?
And then
Amazing.
the halls fall silent, and we are out of combat for now. And
The
it's time-
music, Kashano, you made
love
the
it for
music
now.
stop.
Let me say it for now.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
stop my turkey and yell out, "I found a door!"
Oh shit!
Oh no!
But it's
And
time
we're
for a
back
break.
in Combat.
Oh my god. Around the corner, I'm just gonna turn to better. Like, oh fuck, she never does, does she?
Hey, evil lich, we're still alive!
Yeah, right. Let's show everyone in town the mirror. Let's announce to
But
the
we'll get to that
we're alone.
after the break.
We'll get to that after the break. But also, as soon as we come back from the break, we're gonna be doing the giveaway for the mini dice chest. Look again,
They're so cute. I love it.
craftsmanship.
Oh
I'm
my
pretty sure they use lasers to make this shit happen, right? It's a walnut, pure hardwood, and it comes with a set of little adorable mini dice, and it's a keychain. So no matter where you go, you can let dice make your hard decisions for you, and you can give all responsibility for your life. Just give it over to dice, you know. Just like that's the first step in making your life better. Just give it up to the dice.
All right.
So you can bring your friends in here. Just type in our chat the word undead. That is the code word. So you've got about 15 minutes, give or take, more give. You've got over 15 minutes. Your friends in here to type the word undead into our chat, and that will make them eligible to win this wonderful thing just like you.
All right.
Woo.
And we will see everyone after the break.
Enjoy these tunes from Dan the Bard.
Dan the Bard.
Jack, very special opportunity. Dan the Bard himself, is going to. And his
I'm a drummer, Granger the Ranger.
Granger the Ranger, his additional Bard, going to be playing us some tunes, and then maybe we'll get a little chat with him too. But enjoy this lovely D&D themed concert.
What do you want to do? Oh, I know. This is the Drunken Gnome Illusion. Let me tell you about a story that'll give you much elation about a little gnome who never used an evocation, never cast a necromantic spell to save his life, never, ever abjuration. The story was a gnome illusionist from old edition 2, adventuring for years and years of what's a gnome to do. He settled in a town and he took for him a wife, where the whiskey was distilled and new and brewed. And he drank the whiskey down every day and every night, singing at the tavern till the early morning light. He stumbled on the dawn and he gave his wife a fright, casting random spells from off his list. All a climber on a pole and a poor phantasmal, blurry near images, he drove her up the wall. And he always had a little flask of whiskey in his fist, the drunken gnome illusionist. One day when he went out, he heard the people shout, "Well, the brewery's been destroyed, there'll be no more ale or stout. And also the distillery where all the whiskey's made." The gnome illusionist began to pout, "Oh, if they ever find the beast who took me whiskey drink, well, I'll find him and I'll fight him, for he's pushed me to the brink." His wife, she laughed and said, "Now we're drunken gnome parades. Now you'll be a sober gnome, I think." "No, I won't," says he, as he searched me down, he sought, dusting off the spell books that all the time forgot. He realized he was higher level than he thought, recalling all the spells that he had missed, improved invisibility and monster shadowy, permanent and powerful illusions they can see. And he studied with a little flask of whiskey in his fist, the drunken gnome illusionist. He followed for the trail of every broken brewery wagon and met some whiskey dealers who were standing and a-bragging. They said this old broke the whiskey still the other night. Oh, 'tis no lie, we tell you, it was a dragon. Was it black, was it red, was it green or white or blue? Couldn't really tell, but it took a task or two. Living in the kingdom by the river out of sight. What's a drunken gnome like you a gonna do? The drunken drunken gnome illusionist. He had it to the cave. Found some dead adventurers who tried to be so brave. Torn and mangled bodies laid upon an open grave. Slaughter that would marvel even Drizzt. For their swords and their shields and their armor was the best. Their wizard had a fireball and telekinesis. But no one had a little flask of whiskey in his fist like the drunken gnome illusionist. The drunken gnome illusionist had almost sobered up. Then he held aloft his whiskey and he toasted bottoms up. Then he heard a voice from high above him sadly ask, "Would you like to share? I've got a cup." Well, the dragon wasn't blue or black or red or green or white. Silver, copper, bronze, or brass, or gold as morning light. Was an amber-colored dragon just like whiskey from a flask. But I'll just share a drink and have a fight. And the whiskey dragon smiled as he shot a drink or two. The drunken gnome illusionist, he knew just what to do. Permanent delusions made the dragon's lair anew. Fulfilled the whiskey dragon's lifelong wish. Now the cavern was a cavern where the whiskey air would flow. The dragon had a flagon and the town would always know. He saved them with a little flask of whiskey in his fist. The drunken gnome illusionist. The drunken gnome illusionist. His wife was really, really pissed. He's the drunken gnome illusionist.
Hey! Huzzah! That's awesome. So, Dan, and how long have you two been playing together? Ranger the Ranger.
About 8-9 years now? Oh yeah, so 10, 11 years. Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so how do you get into, how do you end up doing this?
Okay.
Musical career.
So here's the thing. I got my master's degree in Renaissance medieval music.
Okay. That's
Planned to
good
be a
start.
college teacher. There's no jobs 20 years ago any more than there are now. Like,
Fair enough.
I feel like I experienced the millennials' plight much earlier. And so I'm like, well, I'm not going to work at a college. I'm going to do medieval Renaissance music. Turns out that doesn't really pay much either. And then I started performing at the Renaissance Fair, became music director at the Bristol Renaissance Fair in Wisconsin.
No way.
Yep, I'm there every week except this one. And as a joke, one day I started setting D&D lyrics to Renaissance and medieval tunes, and everyone loved it. And 8 CDs later, I've got plenty of recordings about various genres: Star Wars, Star Trek, anime, steampunk, D&D, just fun stuff. And it's just fun writing music to original tunes and using folk tunes. Like that was an Irish folk tune, The King of the Fairies, that I set with lyrics about the drunken gnome illusionist, who was inspired by Zeb Cook, who wrote 2nd edition.
So there's some authenticity.
There's lots of authenticity. My booth manager is not here this year, but her name is Penny Williams. She just had knee surgery. And she used to work for TSR, and her husband Skip Williams wrote 3rd edition. So she has introduced me to the old guard. And I've had really cool conversations with like the Gygax family and a bunch of other like early D&D creators. And so they've been a huge inspiration.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I assume you guys play D&D.
Yeah. Yep. I played last Monday.
Last Monday.
I play every week. We have game night is Monday night and sometimes on Fridays with the same guys I've been playing with since high school and college.
That's dude. How old is your character? That's the question.
We have changed many campaigns.
How
So
long have you
we're
been what's the longest you've ever kept a character?
in real time or game time?
In game time.
Game time.
Or levels.
Levels. I've gotten to 20th in 2nd edition once. And then we just finished a 5-year campaign last winter. It was a Pathfinder campaign. And that we got to, I think, 16th or 17th level at the end.
Do you always play bars?
No, because that's like going to work. So I love wizards. I love spellcasters. I love any sort of control the environment and have fun like that. Those are my favorite. But they do ask me, do you like to play bard? I had two bardic characters, one in high school, and then I had one later on. But he was a bard fighter who had stage fright. So he would act like a bard, but he refused to perform like in public.
That works. I got a bard character who doesn't play much.
Yeah.
So it works out fine, because I can't play.
Uh-huh.
So, what about you? No, I spent too much
Favorite?
Oh, God. Anything with the word chaotic in front.
Just anything chaotic. Okay, I'll play.
Yeah,
Barbarians.
Classic Gnostic.
Yeah, Kender.
Although I was banned from
Halfling.
playing Kender because I played the 2 ways.
Oh, I mean, you can't go upstairs.
Yes,
So speaking of which, you got another tune for us?
Sure. You want like a fast one or a slow one? What are you in the mood for?
Yeah. Let's hear a nice slow one.
Nice slow.
Something nice and gentle for the deep moments.
song about reincarnation. My caper works. There we go. Have you, do you want me to look at the guys or do you want me to look over there?
Whatever,
all right.
whatever you're feeling. You can
I
sing.
did a video of me once where I'm looking right at the screen and it's creepy and I don't like it.
I mean, there's some fun to creepy.
Has you hugged an owl bear today? Has an owl bear hugged you? Have you felt its beak and its fur feathered arms rip your body in two? As I went walking one morning in August, through dark and perilous woods, to a sun-dappled grove I casually did rove. There an owl bear stood. Its fine fur and feathers were chestnut and tan. Its beak was as yellow as hay. It stood 10 foot 2 and then said, "Hoo, hoo." 'Cause that's all that owl bears say. Have you hugged an owl bear today? Has an owl bear hugged you? Have you felt its beak and its fur feathered arms rip your body in two? The owl bear saw me and charged like an owl bear. I offer it rations of cheddar. He hugged me instead and bit off my head. But as you can see, I got better. He ripped off my arms with a sickening tore off my legs at the femur. A druid came by and said, "My oh my, I'll have to deal with this later." Have you hugged an owl bear today? Has an owl bear hugged you? Have you felt its beak and its fur feathered arms rip your body in two? But this isn't a song about owl bears. It's a song about reincarnation. When I awoke, the druid said, "Son, the owl bear gave ye a killing. But here's the thing, now you're a halfling. We'll try again in the morning." And the owl bear gave me a hug every day. Reincarnated was I. But recycling your soul can soon take its toll. My mind sometimes wanders. Have you hugged an owl bear today? Has an owl bear hugged you? Have you felt its beak and its fur feathered arms rip your body in two? I have been reincarnated so much I should have signed the DNR. Do not reincarnate. I've been a gnu, a gnome, a bear, and a bug, and a bugbear. Are we doing that? Sitting on the rock on the side of the road is a bugbear. Try to get by, none will pass a bugbear. Criminal RPG, there was a glitch in anomaly. Monster spawned what could be killed. Every newbie slays his XP bills. Bugbear, 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 bugbear. We joined the game and we formed a guild to fight the bugbear. Slays every noob who tries to leave town, he's a bugbear. Well, we tried to fight, but we didn't get far. He had a flaming bullet full of morning star. Hit us in our chest and our head popped up and dumped our bodies in an animal trough. Bugbear, 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 bugbear. Well, we tried again, this time to sneak around the bugbear. On the HUD map, we found our party, he's a bugbear. But the meteor spell from a mile away. We were crushed, we were dead without delay. Looted our corpses and stole our stuff and dumped our bodies in an animal trough. Again. Bugbear, 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 bugbear. On an online forum asked about the bugbear. They said no monster wasn't real, no bugbear. We'd been trained by someone we could trust. Player had it out for us from the den we heard. heard my grandpa say with a cough, can't wait to dump your bodies in an animal trough. Again. Bugbear, 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 bugbear. There once was a tree, and a ranger asked me into some tables and chairs. I once was an elf, but now I'm myself, singing a song about owlbears. Have you hogged an owlbear today? Has an owlbear hogged you? Have you felt its beak and its fur-feathered arms rip your body in two? Have you felt its beak and its fur-feathered arms rip your body in two?
That was beautiful. So if people want to hear more music from Dan and Ranger, how do they find it?
danthebard.com. Pretty easy. So danthebard.com. I got a playlist on Spotify. Just type in Dan the Bard and there's about 150 songs or whatever on there.
Okay.
I have 11 CDs. One is brand new, so it's not on the internet yet. 4 of them have to do with like gamer nerd music and role playing and nerd stuff. A couple are in storytelling. A couple are my Irish band. And you can find all those on my website. And then check out facebook.com/Dan the Bard.
Dan the Bard, all over. Very, very simple to do. So, do you have one more quick one to go out on? Something jaunty tavern tune?
Sure.
I mean, they're all kind of jaunty tavern tunes, but
We got a good jaunt.
all right, we'll give one
And
more
you
to
can
go
help
out
us
on.
with this.
Here.
Occasionally, you're gonna have to yell the word "save"
Save.
because he's gonna yell "save" at the same time.
Okay.
And then you guys too. There's never a wine is ever as fine as made by a vineyard elf. RPG diddly D&D don't fumble as they tumble to the shelf. Cider's made by a whole halfling. Whiskey's made by a gnome. RPG diddly D&D don't fumble as they tumble to your home. There ain't no beer that brings such cheer as made by an alehouse dwarf. RPG diddly D&D don't fumble as they tumble to your barf. RPG diddly D&D will sing this song all night. If them my human drinking's wrong, I don't wanna be right. 42. Wandered once to the land of the gnomes, and they gave me a drink in their hillside home. Gnomish whiskey, single malt. If I drank too much, it's not my fault. Halfling cider from the Shire sets your heart and soul on fire. At a halfling feast, all mirth abounds, and a dem-my-human drinking song. 42.
Say!
Never a wine is ever as fine as made by vineyard elf. RPG D&D don't fumble as you come to the shelf. Cider's made by a whole halfling. Whiskey's made by no. RPG D&D don't fumble as you tumble to your home. There ain't no beer that brings such cheers made by an alehouse dwarf. RPG D&D don't fumble as you tumble to your barf. RPG D&D will sing this song all night. If them my human drinking's wrong, I don't wanna be right. 42.
Say!
Wandered once to an elven wood, and everywhere a gazebo stood. Turns out these were elven bars with elven wine. The best prep bar, beer from dwarven breweries, worth the extra calories. Now you know why dwarves are around from the damn my human drinking song. 42.
Say!
Never wine is ever as fine as made by vineyard elf. RPG D&D don't fumble as you tumble to the stuff. Cider's made by a whole halfling. Whiskey's made by a gnome. RPG D&D don't fumble as you tumble to your home. There ain't no beer that brings such cheers made by an alehouse dwarf. RPG D&D don't fumble as you tumble to your barf. RPG D&D will sing this song all night. If them my human drinking's wrong, I don't wanna be right. If them my human drinking's wrong, I don't wanna be right. If them my human drinking's wrong, I don't wanna be right. 42.
Say! Huzzah! Well, thank you, Dan the Bard and Granger the Ranger. And
Pleasure.
guys, if you're anywhere near the Bristol Renaissance Fair, if you can make it out, make sure to check. I know I'm going to have to get out there now.
It's a good time.
To see a show. And until next time we catch you, whatever else we're doing, thank you for joining us.
Bye.
And danthebard.com.
Tamaric is so supportive. Did Tamaric win anything yet? If he hasn't, we should just give it to him.
Hello?
Are we back?
I'm scared.
Oh,
Sorry.
can't hear Kashan.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah. So we have to poll to be official and stuff. But let's go ahead and roll her up. Let's see who wins.
Let's roll it up.
It is Tamaric.
Oh, look at that.
Nice.
I swear to God too. I could
Roll it again just in case.
Yes, wait, Tamaric, you
I'm
won.
gonna roll it again because after the first time he gets disqualified.
Yeah, fair enough. All right.
I don't know why it didn't display in the chat, but
Yeah.
oh, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay, there you go. There you go. So you're on our Discord, so I'll get in touch with you. Or actually, you have my just DM me your shipping information, and I will get out to you this wonderful little handy on the go walnut hex chest.
There's a beautiful walnut hex chest.
Fuck you.
First time winning on Twitch. Look, we are so glad that we can be the one.
And it's
Hey.
now you must subscribe to us for life.
You
Look at
are officially committed.
You shall remember where you were at this moment.
So DM me in our Discord your shipping information, and I will get this right out to you. And you know what? I'm gonna throw one of our little coins in there too for you.
Oh,
Carly coins?
make sure that you give that coin to someone you care about.
Oh, I'll throw 2 in so that you can give
Yeah.
to somebody. No, not somebody you care about. Give it to somebody that you want to see doomed.
Right.
All right.
Anyways,
Moving on.
We're back. When last we left our heroes, they were facing off against countless undead hordes. I wasn't counting. Were you guys?
Oh.
Nah.
Honestly, no, I wasn't.
There-
I was
there
just,
was a few.
basically a bunch.
that was just killing. I don't.
More than a few by a bunch. And Lilith caught up in her victory,
The adrenaline,
shouting
man.
for everyone that she found a door.
Okay, so as that happens, I need to do something. I need an int check.
Okay.
Anything over a 12 is I'm cognizant.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, disadvantage.
Nope.
Hearing her scream that out,
Okay.
I am just caught up in the moment, and I rush forward and I slam the door with my hammer.
Okay.
Meanwhile, with Kishara
In the calmer end of the group.
Well, hang on, because shit happens because you slammed down this door. Give me an attack roll against the door. Okay.
Can't hear you, Redan.
Attack roll is 14, and I'm guessing it would be a lot to hit.
Yeah. So you run up on this door, you slam into it with your hammer, and you are greeted with this blast of necrotic energy.
Well, I'm glad I'm behind the wall.
To make a dex save. That's a pretty good number.
But is it enough?
Have to run the other direction to you guys. Just yell run.
Sorry, guys.
That's a lot of dice.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So you take half of 28 in necrotic damage
Okay.
as this blast of energy is dispersed over you.
Does it make a sound that we hear?
There's like a fizzling sound.
Does the door? Does I assume the door would make a sound when he?
Oh yeah, no, you heard Redan, you heard Lilith scream, and then you heard Redan running and hammer something down with his door, followed by the sound that a campfire makes when you dump a bunch of water on it.
I'm gonna be like, Kashana, we should.
Yes.
I still have another attack, so it's just going right onto the ground.
Okay,
Just full on Hulk mode.
Hulk mode onto the ground.
I'm going to run like hell over there.
All right.
We're not in initiative, Jabata. Come join me.
Yeah, I was dragging. I was in the process of dragging.
All right.
You were dodging and dragging.
Dodging and
Oh,
dragging.
stay back! Don't go any further than this.
What?
We're done. Get your butt back here.
You yelled about it. You yelled.
Yes, and then Radan zipped right by, and he got attacked. How are you doing there?
Oh, if we're just all
It
going.
was like a blast of necrotic energy, Temric. It was. He didn't even see what it was. It was just a burst of it.
Busted down the door. Just a burst of energy came out.
We're like, Radan.
Still enraged.
Okay.
5. Hello.
Still mad.
I couldn't tell with all the laughter.
But if you guys peek around the corner, you can see kind of into the room because it is still lit with Radan's torch.
He's still going. Oh my gosh.
That there are like
Radan, what do you expect?
multiple stone spikes that come out from the edges of this circular room, pointing towards an area in the center that is now vacant.
God damn it, Leroy.
Yeah, I run right into the middle. I'm just looking for something to hit.
There's nothing else in this room.
Then
So you-
rage will fade.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'm coming back out of that room then.
Okay.
Other things ever so slowly, traps and such. Just like this was a wake up call. We're like, Jesus Christ, more traps.
Oh, right, that.
How does Radan look?
Well, I mean,
Radan.
he's still at over half.
Okay.
So, I mean,
Also, if I got healed, it wouldn't do anything because it's necrotic. So
yeah.
You know, did we get a book about healing necrotic problems? Or no?
I mean, you can heal necrotic damage like any other damage, really. I mean, it's,
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's just the flavor of it.
Yeah.
Okay, because I just remember like certain necrotic problems we were having issues with
Oh,
unless
no,
we
there-
had like Pen's undead hand.
That was stuff from like right out of Blackwind.
Yeah.
His necroticness is
I was-
different. Got it. Okay.
How was Radan looking?
He looks better. He's not at the worst you've ever seen him.
Okay. No, he's fine then.
He's taken a couple hits, but you've seen him shrug off worse.
Okay, I guess the girls are going down this way.
oh, I'm coming back and I'm saying, please wait. There's something I would like to do. And I'm going back and I'm flipping over the sarcophagus and checking and seeing if there's anything interesting inside.
What?
Ho ho! All right. Give
Okay.
me a perception check to look over that remains of the sarcophagus because it's now mixed with a lot of other bones.
That's
All
good.
right. So with that perception, you do find a ring on this corpse.
Is it pretty?
Um,
Or is it like really butchy, like spikes on it? And
it's
Man ring.
it's like a 1980s businessman ring, so it's unusually large, and it has a very large obsidian gem in it. It is silver.
Cool.
I'm putting it on.
Okay, you put it on.
All right, and I'm walking back to the group. Oh, I'm picking up the sarcophagus and walking to the back of the group.
All we hear is like this dragging that like, oh, okay, we're not beings.
What are you gonna do with that, buddy?
Why?
Save your butts like I did last time.
He's having the best time.
As he's like, what, having scars and bleeding from that attack. It's like,
All right.
Jobetta, who's at full health. Like, okay.
I'm gonna yeah, actually I will have run back and I don't know if it's still lit, the torch that Mr. Sandman was holding, I'll grab
Oh yeah,
it
you can grab that.
and take a lead up here. See what's up.
perhaps you should have your unseen servant march ahead with that light, trapdoors and such.
I mean, I suppose, yeah. All right, yeah.
You know, there's definitely traps in here.
I'll recast Unseen Servant, Mr. Sandman.
Okay,
Come on.
let's grab Mr. Sandman again.
I'm taking up the rear and just looking for secret walls.
Okay. There don't appear to be any secret walls here. I gotta keep Mr. Sandman close by.
Does anyone want to thoroughly check that room with the door?
Basically, anytime it's dark, I'm gonna be doing this same cheesy bit here.
Oh, look, you can cheese this.
Cheese the fuck out of this move.
All right. So you've instantiated Mr. Sandman. He has
Cool.
torch in hand.
Let's send him along. Do. I'm gonna let him get ahead a little bit and then follow up.
Okay.
Basically, I'm gonna keep him about 20 feet in front of me.
Okay.
Jobetta would like to point out that there was another way that we didn't go.
Yeah, well, we're already running this way, so.
For curiosity's sake, how many skeletons did I crush by throwing that lid?
You don't know. It's difficult to discern how many skeletons there were from the scattered remains.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, we could always.
It's like, I want to know what my kill count is.
I mean, we can always explore the other place too once we clear this route. I mean,
Absolutely.
I'll tell you what, if anybody out there, if anybody out there in the world goes through the episodes and figures out canonically what everybody's kill counts are, I will give you my full-size Elderwood Hex chest.
I will give you a full-sized hug.
No. I will give you my personal full-size Elderwood Hex chest with the cedar and the Cthulhu design, and it smells beautiful.
It smells so good.
Do that work. I will give you my personal hex chest.
So many times at Gen Con, I was like, Jonathan,
With
let me smell it.
Let me just smell that. Yeah. No, with the bardic, just so you know, I'm just gonna throw that out there. Open challenge. Anyways.
All right.
Yeah. So he did his thing. I'm just gonna continue on down. I'm just gonna do this gradually while other people do things.
All right. It's coming.
It's coming.
But it's staying right on Kashano's 6.
I'm humming.
I turn around. Shh.
I love that the token went. No. Just,
Oh,
right.
you found the door.
You've reached a door.
I whisper this time.
oh no.
And I'll go ahead and just while I stand there, I'll feel up the walls around here just to see if there's any more hidden passages, since that seems to be a thing around here.
Be careful for traps.
I say what as my hand is snapped off.
All right. You're feeling up the walls, or give me an investigation check. Oh, you got it. All right. No, not much of anything.
Nothing over here. All right, I'm pretty confident that was in the thing. And okay. So how do we want to handle this door, guys?
How far can your unseen servant be ahead of us? Maybe we can back up while he opens it.
I mean, he can go wherever. That's not a bad idea.
There's no limit to how far you can be far from him. Oh.
I mean, hold on. What is
Really, that's really good.
Check.
Do you want me to open the door?
I can send him about a task, basically. So I can say like, so I'm going to command the unseen servant to open the door as soon as we get around the corner.
Right.
We'll come back around the corner, and I'll use my little mirror again from my disguise kit. Once everybody's over here, I'll use my mirror to watch as he opens the door.
I'm totally down for that plan. I want to do that thing where we're all like kind of peek over, like doop 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 doop, tower over each other.
Four Stooges style.
All right.
We're done.
We're done.
It's fine. I put the sarcophagus down in front of me. Just look behind it.
All right, whatever. And I'll just command unseen servant to open the door.
All right. Unseen servant opens the door. And as he does, intersecting spears pierce your unseen servant from both sides.
Yeah, trapdoors.
That's what he's for.
First,
But is the door open?
the door is open.
Okay.
Well, Dan, what do you see? He's like way too far. I can tell.
What do your half giant eyes see?
Sees a torch laying on the ground.
So, Puck, remember the old four on the floor skits, Mr. Canoe Head?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I do with the sarcophagus.
Okay.
For those of us who aren't Canadian, what the fuck are you talking about?
He is thrown it on. He's turtle shelling the sarcophagus.
I'm assuming it's called Mr. Canoe Head is a Canadian thing.
Yeah, so long story short, guy was on a canoe trip, got struck by lightning while he was carrying a canoe over his head, and it fused to his head. So, Mr. Canoe Head.
Sure.
Comedy was different in the 80s.
And in Canada.
So
Our
yeah,
80s comedy was like Jerry Seinfeld.
he's turtle shelling the sarcophagus.
Okay.
All right. Where'd he go?
He's where the unseen
he's under
servant.
the
He's
servant.
still up with him, okay.
I leave the servant there just to show where the torch is.
Gotcha.
I kick the torch forward.
All right, tumbles out here.
I'm gonna come up and huddle right behind his sarcophagus. Just kind of poking up with my eyes over with my return dagger ready to throw.
Okay.
Do you want me to walk forward?
Oh, now you're asking what we'd like you to do. Yes, by all means, please walk forward.
That sass was not necessary. I didn't.
You know what? You're right. I apologize. I'm just a little stressed out. This situation is kind of
There's this eerie music. It's
Okay.
stressing me out.
I like sass anyways, and I walk forward.
All right.
Oh God. There's different directions.
So, Sean, remember the old Mr. Canoe Head where he spins around?
Yeah.
That's what I do now,
Okay.
and I'm spinning to walk forward. And I'm hoping you're making them make deck saves.
Look, you're much taller than everyone.
That's true.
That's fair.
I was standing directly behind it, so I pivot with it.
So like everybody ducks as like a reaction, but you're so much taller than everybody. It's just like spinning around you up top. All right.
Can I listen to see if I hear any noises coming from certain directions of these walls?
Yes.
Okay.
Listen. Give me that perception check.
Okay. Perception, where are you? My lousy perception. Oh,
Oh, ain't lousy today.
like
You hear that barefoot on hard floor sound again.
The kids at the pool.
Yeah.
which direction?
In all four directions.
All of them.
All of the directions.
Sorry, in all three directions.
But to say like we're surrounded. Holy crap!
Ah!
Okay, you guys need to get ready. They're coming again.
Hey!
Back up! Back up! Back up!
And we in initiative again.
Hey, this stuff. Okay, Gilberto was much more ready this time.
Redan is way ready to go this time.
I am so over this shit.
Good shout out. No, not so much.
This is also on character. I love it.
Lilith is as ready to go as she was last time. She's
First time I was a little jazzed up to use my new sword, but like that's done. I'm over it.
I'm over the sword usage. All right.
Where am I, by the way? Is Kashano on top of me?
He might be on top of you, so we'll shift Kashano forward.
Okay. Yeah. There you go. You shoved me forward into this undead
To this creature. All right. So go ahead with Lilith at the back.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! Okay. Well, yeesh. All right, I don't know what else is. I need to save my spells. I need to save my spells. Okay. I'm just gonna fire with my short bow right now.
Okay.
Ooh. All right. I'll shoot at the one that's like I guess straight ahead because I can't see the others.
Okay.
So I'll
Give me that shot.
Yeah, I'll maneuver down so I can shoot it.
All right. Yeah, that's a hit. You nail him.
All right.
So an arrow flies past everybody and embeds itself in this creature rushing towards you. And then we go directly into Redan.
Popping the sarcophagus off my head.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold it out in front of me so that it hopefully takes up all the hallway and start running forward and trying to squish these things into a wall if I encounter one.
Okie dokie.
Oh. Woo!
Whoa!
And raging on the way, obviously.
Oh, Redan, you beautiful bastard. Okay. So you hold this thing out and steamroll forward. Your crit, it's like beep, beep, motherfucker.
Oh my god, it's another sarcophagus.
You just bowl these guys over one after another. You shatter the two skeletons at the end of the hallway. They are obliterated.
Okay, and
They're like choo choo.
I would honestly have kept running and probably tripped over that. So
Yeah, and you did. But you trip over it, and you and these two meaty guys all tumble to the ground. And let's see if the meaty guys even survive.
That's good.
They are barely hanging on, but they are surviving. But the skeletons are destroyed.
okay, and so I'm on the ground. That was an action. My movement. Action to stand up, I guess, and that's it.
All right, so this sarcophagus is tipped over, and inside of it, a creature is beginning to stir.
Yeah, we didn't get to do the plan that you guys did last time.
And as I stand up, I'm saying, you should probably all come back here.
All right, next up, we've got Jabetta.
It's Jabetta. Hold on, I'm trying to remember how far, what my speed is here. Oh yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go about here. Actually, I'm gonna go.
I like how everybody abandons Kashano with his goons.
Well, I have faith in Kashano.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go here, and this big Mr. Bad.
This creature is holding a sword, looks like a desiccated corpse, and is getting up and looking at Redan.
So he's like facing away from me.
Yeah.
Okay, well, unfortunately for him, he is gonna get a guiding bolt right to the back.
Okay.
Did you guys all hear that mournful yowl from the end?
Oh, I heard it.
Yeah.
I'm familiar. I had to look around and make sure it was
Sorry, no, it's here. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
We
Give me
get
that.
it.
Give me that guided bolt.
It's good ambience.
Yep.
Oh, that's not great.
All right. So that's not the best bolt that you could probably throw out.
Yeah. What does Bardic
Arthur?
Inspiration do? It's
Adds a D8 to your attack or your damage or whatever roll you want. It adds a D8.
You might want to add that D8.
yeah. I still have that. So
Roll her up.
that's a 1. So that makes it a 12.
That is still not enough.
Technically advantage because I'm flanking.
Oh, I don't think we do that in this one.
No, not that's something like rogues get.
Yeah, I'm confusing.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's it for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And back to Kashano.
So on my turn, I'm going to reflect on all the other times in my life I've been abandoned. And think about,
Lilith is right there. Lilith is
think about how much I've sacrificed and given and compromised
I
my
give
well-being for
and
these
I
people.
give.
And no matter what I do, nobody ever just like gives me any trust or benefit of the doubt. You know,
I literally
like,
just.
I want to invite some gangsters to the keep. Everybody's like, no, and then the warlocks go and do it anyway with Team Growl. And then that only takes half a second though, because I think very fast. And then since nobody's on me yet, I'm going to start to. I'm actually going to waste movement here to start to move this way, and then think, fuck, and
come right back to here and yell like, Lilith, I can only hold him off so long, and hold an action for the next one to step up.
Okay.
Oh, yay!
I'm about to be like, no, fuck you guys, but then I'm like, no, I'm better than all of you.
Runs.
All right, so I guess the first one that stepped up is the one that gets the swing.
Okay. That is a meaty boy, and he looks like the vicious ones that keep lashing with clauses.
Oh, good.
All right. That is a good swing, and you damage him heavily. But he is still coming. All right. So, 3 skeletons swing at Kashano.
Sean's either gonna die a hero or
No. 8, 6, and 13.
I matrix every one of those motherfuckers.
Yeah, you're just like.
Lilith is impressed. Like, unbelievable. It was the shit in his shoe that was screwing up his footwork.
And then the last one, the meaty boy with his claws swings in at you for a whole 17.
That one hits.
That one's hits.
Well, you were a little distracted by all the other ones you just dodged.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's not as bad.
Wait, I'm sorry, what were the other ones?
Like 8. The highest one was 12.
Oh, okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, my armor cut's 14. I just want to make sure.
All right. So he swings into you for 7 total slashing damage.
Okay.
And you have to make a Constitution save.
Ooh, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That is enough. You're okay. All right. Now this guy who just got up, he reaches out and sticks a hand on Redan. Well, he tries to anyways. Oh, God, that's a 2.
That hits.
Really?
No.
All right, no,
That would be hilarious.
Okay, but he's going to try it again. That's a bit better. So he lashes out with both hands, misses with the first one, and on the second one, he gets 23.
Yep.
Redan, I need you to make a Constitution save. All right. So you take 6 necrotic damage, and your maximum hit points are reduced by 6.
Okay.
All right. And back to the top of the round with Lilith.
Okay. Lilith was very impressed with Kashana's work and whatnot.
Nothing.
Yeah, it was just like, oh my God, he can do things.
Look at him dodge.
He
This
can
is
do
happening both that we're suddenly competent tonight.
Yeah, right?
So, let's see. Well, unfortunately for you two, going with my character-wise, I'm going to go ahead and cast Mantle Inspiration. Unfortunately, only Kashana's going to have it for this round.
Okay.
So I'm going to be like, I'm going to move and tell him to move with me and be like, let's move. Because I'm getting ready to spell cast Shatter.
Oh.
So you can move with me, no opportunity attacks.
I am gonna move with her then.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, no, I don't want you in that blasting area.
All right.
I think as far as we can go. I don't know.
Actually, yeah, I will
Yeah.
move up on the other side of her
Yeah, behind
Yes,
her.
because
Yeah.
whatever she's about to do is probably gonna be a area based thing.
Yeah.
It's an area
It's,
effect.
it's a cone.
Mhm. Yeah, it's Shatter.
Yeah.
And 3d8s. Okay, I need to roll that manually because I took that off on my thingy by accident. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
So,
Give me that 3d8s.
All right, so
I think they have to just do a con save.
God damn.
16,
So
I
that's
believe.
1, 2, 3. So freaking low. It's embarrassing.
That's not as good as last time.
No, it wasn't.
Fox's statistics at play right there.
Yeah.
But
So that's 7.
none of them can save. But they all stay standing.
That's all I got.
All right. Next up, we've got Redan.
I will recklessly slam the sarcophagus into those guys into the wall again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me that attack with advantage.
Oh yeah, recklessly. Ah.
Oh, don't forget to add 8 temporary hit points, Kashana.
Ah.
That is 19 to hit.
19. Yep, that'll do it. And those guys roll some damage, but they're probably dead.
Temporary hit points are saving my ass.
Here, I'll roll it.
Yeah,
I'll roll
no,
for your
no, no.
improvised weapon. Yeah, they're destroyed. These two are just gone.
All right, and that thing is standing up, but in the sarcophagus, correct?
Yes.
I'm going to close the lid on it.
All right.
So just like sarcophagus I have now, it's like, sorry. Bloop.
All right, that's an opposing strength check.
Uh, 20. No, that's a lie. 18.
18. All right, you defeat its opposing strength check and like seal it back up.
All right, and then I sit on top.
All right, it is pushing up against you.
What the fuck?
Oh fuck.
Where do we go?
Did I not see how awesome I am?
Okay, but where? What, do you just stay here now? Like
A
what's?
new follow alert just triggered. I'm so happy.
Yes, I know. I see it. Yeah. Hello.
That's great.
I designed that shit over the guys.
It was beautiful. Very well done. What was the name of our new follower?
Oh, sorry, I was too distracted. That's
by watching the thing. Yeah, I know.
Carpfish. Poop
All right,
carpfish.
so just to reiterate, this undead creature wielding a sword had risen out of the sarcophagus, and Redan just went, no. And pushed him back in, and then sat on it. It's like, I am risen. And he's like, shh.
It's fine. It's going to be fine.
All right, so that's for Dan's turn. Followed by Gilberto.
Well, I was gonna hit the thing, but now I can't really do anything to it.
Yeah, no, it's sealed up.
So, how's
Like a-
Kashano looking? How's everybody looking?
Shadow's looking like $1 million fucking bucks.
Looking good still.
He took all those swings from all those monsters and took nothing.
Um,
Something is different this fight.
Very nice.
I don't really know what I can fucking do. Because until that guy eventually pops out of this sarcophagus.
You could ready an action since we have like an army of bones coming at us.
You could do that.
Actually, how far? Yeah, you know what? Joel's gonna be like, "Excuse me, Kashano," and she's gonna go right here. And just
These guys are super weak at this point. They took a shatter and
just gonna,
they're not okay.
Just gonna sacred flame.
All right,
Yeah,
give him
the
that sacred flame.
The one that I can.
I can tell you right now, he doesn't dodge. Give me that damage.
12. Yeah.
Shattered.
Yeah.
Very nice.
And that's radiant damage, so he's like.
Oh yeah, no, he's destroyed. All right, after Jabetta, you're Kashano right up the top of the round, or bottom of the round.
Okay, well, since she took out the only other visible threat, I'm gonna run over here next to the sarcophagus and get the sword ready again. I'm gonna be like, pop that top, broski. And then if he opens it, that's gonna be the swing.
That's a swing.
Popping open some old ones with the boys.
Oh, I'm sorry. I needed that.
All right, so you've left the girls to deal with what comes next. So charging up is Meaty Boy with the claws, also followed by Mr. Skellebones. Mr. Skellebones takes a swing at Gilberta. He gets a big old miss. And Mr. Meaty Boy takes some claws out on Lilith, and he pulls a bit better with a 16.
Misses.
Misses? What sorcery is this? All right, fine. Have it your way. And then this guy clambers at the back, not being able to make it through. The Skelleboy trapped, or the desiccated corpse inside the sarcophagus tries to get out, pushes against it, then manages to throw Redan off.
What?
But Kashano's ready with that sword. Let's not.
That attack is ready, so there it goes with the 17.
All right, come at him.
I
Okay, you did.
rolled it. I rolled it.
17 is enough to do it, and you slash at him, and your radiant light burns into him. But he is still coming. You did not catch this one by surprise as you did the other one.
Yeah.
So this guy is going to do a big old swing with his longsword now. And he's going to swing only one because he had to use an action to get out from underneath this fucking thing. And swings at Kashana with a 14.
That is my armor class.
That is your armor class. All right, tied to defender.
Okay.
All right. Next up, back to the top of the round with Lilith.
I matrix that one too.
Yep. You're dodging sword swings left and right today.
I am divinely dexterous, if you will.
Yeah, no, you are inspired.
Feel better, so happy.
Lilith, what do you got?
I'm going to use. Why did I get rid of that damn spell? Okay. I'm going to do another shatter again.
Okay. Additional shattering.
Mm-hmm. Take care of them all at once.
Okay.
So sorry again for this random D8.
That's okay.
1,
It works.
2, 3.
That was much better.
Way
All right.
better.
Our meaty boy saves, so he only takes half, but he's taken quite a bit of damage so far.
Yeah, so it's 9, 15.
15? All
Yeah,
right,
that's 15
so-
points.
All right, they are all destroyed.
Stay the fuck down.
Is coming at you, and you shout your shattering words, and it looks like he's still coming, and then all of the orifices begin to ooze like whatever was inside is completely liquefied, and then just kind of slumps over in a heap.
I touch my throat. I'm like, I am yelling quite a lot.
I am going to need a drink after this, maybe some tea.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
All right,
Okay.
and Redan, you took 3 damage from falling off the sarcophagus.
Okay, and
Reduced to half.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move myself over here now.
All right. Who are you?
It's a
Who are you
small
swinging that
room.
moonstone
Oh,
at?
it's a small room. Never mind.
Is it my turn? Are we up to my turn?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Never mind. I'm staying on that.
You're staying where you're at?
Yeah.
Okay. So you stay there, and after Lilith, we go into Redan.
I shall stand up
All right.
and take 2 reckless attacks.
All right. Take your reckless attacks.
Oh shit.
All right. Yeah, those both do it.
I'm gonna check for a crit because I didn't.
Yeah, sure.
Yep, there we go.
Oh, there we go. There's one. All right. Yeah, that's between all of that damage, you hammer this guy until there's nothing left but like a dry paste.
And I'm gonna try to rip that other sarcophagus out of the ground too, because fun.
All right.
Oh, check to also see if there's anything inside it.
You are able to tear it up from the ground, and in echoing through the halls, you hear the same mournful cry.
Alrighty. I'm gonna so half my movement, so I would get to here.
Okay. And we are out of combat, folks.
Yeah.
Whew.
I feel like Redan's taking my fun away.
I
We'll just
have to
get
say,
back into
we're
the creepy music.
doing a fairly good job so far.
Oh, because there's just bone dust all over his face. It's kind of stuck to him.
Yep.
It feels just like cat hair.
That was some fancy footwork. Where have that been?
I'm
You
not
guys
sure.
missed what he did back there. It was pretty fucking incredible.
guys, Kashano is so cool today.
I'm just saying, I'm a pretty interesting guy. Get to know me.
All right.
I'm putting the
Oh,
sarcophagus.
I haven't been trying for months or anything. Anyway, whatever.
We haven't been trying it to roll.
No, we're not getting into it now.
Oh shit! No. We're getting into it right now. Hold on.
No.
Hold the fuck on. You want to talk about who's been getting to know? All right. We're going on.
All right.
I'm rummaging through the body.
All right.
I'm gonna put a
Give
hand
me
on
a perception check to rummage through that body.
9.
Maybe don't yell this time.
You find another ring.
I put that one on the finger right beside the other one.
All right, this
Okay,
one has an emerald in it.
I'm standing directly next to him, so at this point, do I notice him putting down these rings?
You would notice that Redan has perhaps more jewelry than usual.
Hey,
Blinking.
are these rings? Can I take a look at these rings? I want to see if there's any what sort of similarities there are here.
I hold my hand out for him.
I see every detail of these rings.
You see every detail. These rings are of the exact same make with a different gem setting in each one.
It's the Infinity Gauntlet.
There's a theme going on here with this jewelry, Redan. Have you noticed this?
No.
It's basically the same ring with a different stone. So we've got a black one, we've got a green one. This place is full of undead. Jabetta, does this mean anything to you?
What?
There's these rings. Take a look, and I'm gonna grab his hand and that we're gonna do that. Does this? There's like one obsidian.
Can I do, an Arcana check, maybe. See. I know. So maybe I've heard something about this.
Do it.
You go for it.
I've been told you can play D&D as much as you want.
Yeah.
I don't know shit. What's a ring? What? Whose hand is this? What?
Because it's jewelry, I'm going to try to do a history check to see if I recognize it.
Okay.
Thank you. I was hoping somebody would do that.
It's not. I have a -1. Don't count on me so much. I didn't catch that magazine with those rings.
Yeah, you guys don't know. This is coming up nothing on everybody. Like Lilith forgot some stuff.
Okay. Here's the thing.
What is magic?
I can try to if I take a minute, I can try to see if these things are actually, how long does it take to ritual cast identify?
I don't. What is ritual casting? What are spells?
An hour to ritual cast. Is it an hour or 10 minutes? What's
I
canon
thought it was
here?
10.
I
thought it was 10, but
Do we need we need like a 30-minute rest? Because I know.
Well, okay. So hold on, guys. If we can just chill here for 10 minutes in this dark dungeon full of undead, then I can potentially see what these things are without exerting myself too much. I can try to check to see if there's any magical element to these rings now. But I gotta tell you, it's gonna burn me out. It's gonna really inhibit my ability to call up Mr. Sandman again.
I got you covered. So I come here, I dump the sarcophagus down, I come back here, I pick up the other one, and I dump it down on top of it.
Okay. Let's make sure I don't die, and I'll take 10 minutes to cast Identify on these rings to see if I get any vibe off them magically.
Okay.
I'm going to stay perceptive to see if there's any heat.
And in those 10 minutes,
5 minutes in,
there it is.
Okay.
you hear the clattering of stone.
What?
Like somebody just opened 2 more coffins.
I'm concentrating. I don't hear shit.
So now they're
And-
coming for us. Oh God.
Mm.
Hello, sir.
And they are banging up against these coffins.
Okay, maybe now's not the time to do this. Maybe when we're out of here.
No,
You want to
no.
see something funny?
What?
Stand back.
Redan, first give me a strength check.
Do I keep going? Do I keep going? Is this important?
Yeah. Keep.
Redan, the 2 coffins tumble onto you.
I'll keep
Land.
going.
Nope.
You're right, that was funny.
So
Nope.
Redan, you take 9 damage, and these 2 guys run over it. The same creature that you saw emerge from the coffin before. Initiative again, everybody.
oh,
Damn it!
Exciting day.
I'm gonna shove the rings into my pocket as soon as I hear the stuff tumble.
Okay.
They were still on my hand.
Shadow, we don't have this luxury apparently.
Oh wait, so why did? Oh, so 5 minutes. So what happened 5 minutes in? Hold on.
Yeah, only
Let's-
5 minutes in.
Consolidate this. What was I doing off in the back while you were
Just
standing?
holding
Oh, if you were sitting in the back, then yeah, okay. Totally fair.
Okay. All right. So I shoved him into my pocket.
Okay.
Okay. And
All right.
then this again.
This again.
Initiative. Jobetta's growing tired of this.
Welcome to Initiative Day. You're on Merc Initiative.
Welcome to Initiative Day. We
I
haven't had this
told
day
you I
for a
was
while.
over this shit.
Look, you
I
decided
have
to
fun.
take a nap in the zombie dungeon.
I was not taking a nap. I was identifying.
Yeah,
Research.
it's very different. Okay, there it is. Oh God, Radan's way down there. All right, so these guys run up, and the first thing they're gonna do is one makes a longsword slash at Lilith, and gets a crit.
Oh, yeah. Even when I heard them coming. Oh, that's not good.
No, that's not the best day. Okay, so Lilith, you are taking. How much is that? All right, 13 slashing damage.
Ew.
I'm guessing I'm buried underneath sarcophagi.
Yeah, you're buried underneath.
Sarcophagi.
Sarcophagi, and he tries to swing at you with his hand for 16, but you're able to dodge out of the way.
Oh, shit.
The next one runs over Radan, laying on the ground underneath the sarcophaguses, and tries to take a swing at Kashana with his sword. Gets an 18
That's a hit.
and does 6 damage of a slashing nature, and then reaches out with his hand, but only for 10.
That is not a hit.
Not a hit at all. All right, next up we go with Lilith.
It hit me so hard with the sword that I fell out of the way of his.
Whoa!
Whoa, hey now, buddy.
I'm
Struck me
pissed.
once. You're clearly of great skill, but there will not be a second time. Next up,
She's rapier out.
rapier out. All right, you slash at him.
And do I add the d6 too or no?
Absolutely.
How dare you strike at me?
All right, you cut into it, and with this like decayed grin, it looks back at you as you cut deep, but you appear to have wounded it.
Okay, and then oh shit, I can't move.
Yeah, you're in tight quarters.
Yeah.
Well, for my bonus action, I'm gonna use healing word on myself.
Okie dokie.
Heal these wounds, go away.
Everything's gonna be okay. All right.
I'll be okay. Yeah. Let's see. Healing word. Yeah.
Next up,
8. That's not bad.
fuck all these low
So
numbers.
bad.
Jabetta.
So I can get to this one, right? Like I can just
Yeah, you can swing through to the one in front of Kashano there.
hook up. That's a holy
shit!
Yes.
because
Better.
I'm using
Holy.
moonbeam. I'm like, fuck this guy.
You crack this dude across the face with your hammer, and like his helmet flies off, his neck twists around way further than it should, and he's just wobbling on his feet now.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Oh my god, how much is that? That's
Didn't that finish him? That's 11 plus 20.
30. That's 35 damage.
Yeah, no, he's still standing. These are tougher dudes, but yeah, no, you rocked his socks.
Well, because I used the radiant damage. So like
Yeah.
I hit him, and the radiant light is like.
Oh yeah, no, you always have that radiant flavor on top of it. All right, so now it's Kashano's swing.
So as this guy kind of like,
He's like gone limp and he's wobbling in front of you now.
so as he does that, I'm just gonna go, ha, shamble much? It's only gonna do, if it hits, it'll only do 1 damage, but it'll give him disadvantage on his next attack.
Okie dokie. That's he takes his 1 damage.
I imagine Jobetta's
Still
like, I
like
can
wobbling
stop.
on his feet. And now it's Radan's turn.
Hulk burst.
Hulk burst. All right.
And a shot at the one to my right.
Okay. The sarcophagi are destroyed.
Raging as I burst out.
Okay. Give me that swing.
Shit, I didn't say reckless. My bad.
All right. So yeah, that's a hit.
And if he is still standing, the second one.
He is still standing.
Oh my god.
I didn't say reckless, so I can't do it. So that would be
All right. So that guy is still barely standing on his feet as well. And we get back to the bottom of the round. They both turn to Redan and reach out to grasp him with both their hands.
Because he's.
First one gets a 12 and a 19.
19 is my AC.
All right. Quite a defender. And then the second one gets 11 and 11. So you're just shrugging off. You pull some jujitsu stuff as these hands fly at you. Again, hit.
John Wick style. Just
Yep, John Wick style. And then we go back in the top of the round with Lilith. Both these guys are on their last legs.
Lilith will try to finish off the one that Jabetta like kicked its ass. I'm gonna try to stab it in the head if I make it. Hopefully.
Okay, give me that swing.
I do.
All right, you.
And then
You decapitate this dude.
just die.
Swing, cut down, falls over in a heap.
Okay.
All right, and now we go to Jabetta.
Oh, it's me again. Okay.
And yeah, no, I can't move. They're gonna hit me.
So the radiant thing is it's once per day, right?
Yeah.
On the-
Yeah, no, you threw your flavor on it. It was a good hit. You pretty much knocked this dude almost completely out of the fight.
I guess Jobetta's gonna be like, she's gonna use the Moonstone Hammer again, like, because it's too risky to do.
At this
Sacred
point, it could be
Flame.
just like a tip. Like,
Yeah. It's too risky to do Sacred Flame right now because
all right,
we're on close quarters.
We're all right next to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she is gonna no. She's
no, that's not enough.
like, can I just say that she is so flabbergasted? She's just like, what the fuck was that? Like she's
right.
Did I do that?
she's amazed by what she did a moment ago. So
And now it's Kashana with the finishing blow.
Yep.
Nope.
No, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna holler, all things must die! Or I miss.
Yeah, that's. God damn it, guys!
Swing over its head.
Yeah, over its head as it's wobbling back and forth. It like wobbles just out of your ring.
the last hit
Back
is
up to
always
Redan.
so good.
You guys used up all your awesomeness.
The last hit, man. It's always.
It's all low numbers from here now.
I will recklessly grapple this one.
Okay.
So that's
All right. You grappled it.
and I will recklessly pile drive it onto the other one.
Do an athletics check for me.
Nice.
Fuck, you nailed it. Okay. So you grab it and you backwards pile drive this thing. And it's sticking out of the ground like a carrot.
Yeah.
Its legs just comically flop in both directions.
And as I stand up, I'm going to try to see if they have rings really quick and try to take them off.
Yes, they do. One has a turquoise ring and one has a ruby ring.
Instantly sliding on. It's coming up like, woo!
All right, we are out of combat, folks.
Oh man. I feel like you thought that was gonna be a little bit harder than it was.
We are so awesome.
All right. So I gotta say, this whole utilizing the hallways thing seems to be working.
Yeah.
I kind of say we just stand here and make a whole shit ton of noise.
I really just want to get out.
If we go look for the other two sarcophagi, we can make a really
Jobetta's
good-
gonna look at
Hold on. Hey, Redan.
You don't think that was fun? That was so much fun.
Redan, you down to try something wild?
Always.
I hand him back the 2 rings. I'm like, put them on. See if there's more.
Yeah, I think we need to, let's go complete the Infinity Gauntlet.
Side quest mission, Infinity Gauntlet.
So actually, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to burn that spell slot. I'm going to hold Redan's hand while he's got all 4 rings on and burn that spell slot just to see if there's anything magical about this here.
Really?
Yeah.
Loyalty keys.
Loyalty keys.
The fuck
Loyalty.
is that?
And I'm gonna say that out loud. I don't know.
What?
I don't know what it. Loyalty keys. It's just words that kind of appeared.
Can I do another check to see? Now that like
Now that you identified what they are, you could do an Arcana check to see if you know.
Arcana.
And with my horrible history check, I'm gonna try.
Okay, so
Arcana check plus my identify spell. It's got to get me something. here.
you got this.
you Lilith forgot more history. She's like, what year is it? Okay.
You forgot about her parents though. She's in a much better mood.
No, she's happy now.
Yeah, she was happy all of a sudden. I don't know what happened.
Cristiano, you have heard in your travels and thievery some great lords will have special cachets in the event of their passing. And the only way to open these cachets is by using a group of loyalty keys, which are usually given to a group of trusted subordinates who can then carry on the work of that person. But it can only be opened by the combined effort of those people.
Is there generally a standard number of these rings given out?
You've heard them as small as 3 and as much as 12.
Oh, yeah.
Well, so
Okay.
far, there's 4 of them and 4 of us.
Right. There may be more.
Yeah.
Or like, and just go with me here, because I'm starting to get a feel of how
Or at least I assume.
they play together. There's a chance. Look, I gotta say,
Twitch is showing an error.
Oh, what?
It might just be me, but
I think it's just you because it's still good on my
it
end.
just you. No, yes, it looks like I'm seeing it. Try reloading the page.
yeah, it's good.
So it might be. Look, lately there's things that seem to correspond pretty specifically to our situations. I'm just saying it's possible that 4 is the number because there's 4 of us here. It's also possible that 5 is the number because there were 5 of us here.
Do we want to each put one on and see what happens?
No.
Anything happens?
I have 4 more fingers.
I think that if we got to find out like what they open. Usually it's like it unlocks something that's going on.
I'm looking at where downtown's like, it's amazing those ringers. There's ringers. Those rings are so huge, fitting in your sausage finger-sized hand. Sorry.
How dare you? And I walk
Hands are
away.
big, right? I mean, it's got to be bigger hands.
Yeah.
Oh God.
So maybe now we go the other way because this is
Which other way? There's 2 other ways.
There's still
no,
more.
those are just sarcophagi rooms.
We should go look regardless. And I pick up a sarcophagus.
You're pulling it out of the ground again?
Yeah, whatever.
All right.
Well, yeah, I'm just picking it up.
All right. Give me that strength check.
Oh shit, I didn't realize there was one here. Hell
Which
yeah.
one are you going to? Yeah,
That's where the other
Yeah,
two-
that's what I'm saying. There's
Yeah, no, the 2 that are on the ground are wrecked, man.
Aw, lame. Okay, well then I
There's
just
one-
pick up the lid.
All right, you pick up the lid is on the ground next to it. All right, you pick up the lid.
Oh, wait. They all have inscriptions on them. Can we read it?
Yep.
What does this one say?
Lieutenant Balstitch.
Does that name ring a bell? Because I did not write down. Well, I mean, I did, but my
the
notes.
other one was Balgoth.
No, I'm just wondering, do
Balgoth.
these meet any names we've heard so far?
Oh.
History check for that, I think.
Well,
Let's
I mean,
not.
it should
but
be a
let's-
note
I don't
check,
want you
but
to
my notes are a
hurt
pile of
yourself.
post-its right now.
Don't look at me for history check anymore. Apparently, I'm no good.
No, I got nothing.
No, none of these names ring any bells.
I rolled a 19 on ripping this one out.
Maybe
You're ripping it right out of the ground?
Yes.
Okay. As you rip it out of the ground, after the cacophony of sounds from you tearing this thing out of the earth subside, you hear the same mournful cry echo through the halls.
Okay, this is hilarious. I'm running
I
back over here and I'm slamming my hammer, like repeatedly.
As you're running over, the ground begins to shake violently.
Oh my God, Radan, what did you do?
Stop, Radan.
Why do you always blame me?
You're doing it. You're literally doing it.
I'm holding a sarcophagus. Why are you blaming me?
Is it? Wait. I'm gonna actually look inside the sarcophagus before he smashes it. Hopefully.
This sarcophagus is now empty.
All right.
And the ground shakes again, and shakes very rapidly and continuously.
I'm following Gilbetta because I think she
fucking go.
Get out. We need to go.
Go. Let's go.
Radan, come on. I think I don't know if you can catch up with that sarcophagus.
Yeah, I'm carrying it, so I'm moving slower.
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Let's
Put down the giant box.
You're tearing it out?
Oh, yeah. Ripped it out.
All right. The cry echoes again.
So that sound is.
Hang on, Jabetta. Back on up.
Did she really?
Okay.
Where's she
Okay.
going? Oh, she's.
Once you get here,
Ah,
you notice that this wall is gone. And you can see out into the ocean now.
wait, hold on. Like this.
Okay, there we are.
This upper wall. I don't.
Like if you stand here, this
Okay.
entranceway where you came in, it's gone now.
Good.
You can see out into the world, and it is dusk.
Wait, hold on. You said we could see ocean through there?
Yeah, you can see the sea.
Is this an illusion?
I feel like we need to see what's the other way. I don't know.
Oh, you mean back at the.
But we've got oceanfront property.
We don't have the property. We don't even know what's in. We have no
The
control.
ground is still shaking, and you are moving.
Let's get out. Out. Fuck it. I don't care. That's obviously a portal or something, but let's go.
No, we need to stay.
You can see it moving past you.
What's moving past?
What's moving past?
The sea, like
Oh.
you are moving. You can see you are moving through it.
It's an illusion.
We're traveling in the tower. If
You're
you go
moving, dude.
now, you
We
will-
woke it up.
And you see a limp,
There is no Radan woke it the fuck up.
limp half elf wearing the raiment of a paladin floats in front of you,
Oh, she did.
dangling from her throat by a tentacle.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Nope.
We're in Japan.
And she looks at you all,
She's alive.
and as she dangles limply there,
Can I shoot an arrow at the rope?
stop
But
hurting me.
it's I.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Well,
what are you?
We don't have a
We?
Didn't
coming.
ask who? We asked what?
we didn't know it was hurting you. We're sorry. We don't intend to hurt you.
I suspected it was.
I'd backhand him in the chest.
name. Stop it.
What it says? I have no desire to hurt you.
Can you release her?
She is our conduit.
Does she live?
Not had visitors in so long.
Does that make you happy?
That's a valid question.
Yeah, I don't. I don't.
Because Kashano here loves to talk, and if you want to have a conversation with someone,
It has awakened us.
Yeah.
We are dying.
Hey, what's your master's name, by the way?
We do not have a master.
Oh.
No, certainly not.
The
Not
master
a.
of the castle or the tower.
We are enslaved.
Ah.
Are you a giant turtle?
What, hold on. You are enslaved by who?
Yeah, by who
Or
enslaved?
what?
Do not know its name.
It?
Dark one?
Where can it be found and how can it be destroyed?
Vessel remembers it as the Dark One.
Kind of all we've been getting. So, do you have some sort of connection to it to know that it's still alive?
We do not.
What's keeping you enslaved?
Yeah, that's why I'm.
Something connects this structure to our hide.
Do you know how we could sever that connection?
Without hurting you.
Without hurting you.
I do not know. But there may be one who does.
Who'd be that?
The Dark One left a keeper.
Do you?
Did you say the Dark One left a keeper?
Yeah, who's the keeper?
Yes.
Is the keeper an air genie?
No. The keeper is dormant. Needs to be awakened and questioned.
Name.
Where do you know where the keeper is?
The keeper is at the back of a hidden room where you reside.
Is it the back of the room where we reside right now?
Like, so if we go down the hallway like I wanted to do originally, we would get to...
Weird flex, but okay.
I'm just saying. Like...
What is the keeper?
A creature of metal.
Creature of metal.
Guys,
it's
like
an MT1.
At this half elf you're using as a conduit, is she still alive?
Yes.
Keep it
would
that
not
way.
work if she were dead.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Great, she can assist us in helping you be released.
And the voice that's coming out sounds like her. It's
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
labored, right?
Yeah.
Right. We've all seen Independence Day. We get it.
Yeah.
So I assume to get to this keeper, we need the rings that we just found to.
There is a lock.
Yeah.
How many keys are required for the lock? Do you know?
I do not.
Or have any
Okay.
type of weakness you can help us with when we fight it or face it?
It's been many years. Time claims everything, even the dead.
So
This seems-
just a quick if we were able to raise the keeper, free you from your servitude, all that sort of business, would you be willing to let us make a small biopsy of your flesh?
You want our flesh?
Just a small piece. Won't cause any serious damage. It'll hurt maybe a pinch.
We can provide you with a section of our mold.
Okay. I think that would be fantastic. Yeah, that wouldn't.
Quick question: if there's a locked door beyond that way, theoretically, would we have time to take a nap? I mean, just.
I'm not listening to anything. I've got the sarcophagus on my head and I'm spinning in circles as fast as I can.
Can I do an insight through all the chatting from this thing
Absolutely.
to see it? Okay. Some mysterious thing saying go do this shit.
Yeah.
I told
It's
you,
exactly as good as every other check you've done tonight.
Yeah. Okay, so so there's an ocean. Can I do a nature check or something to see if I know what this creature is?
You can't see any part of it. All you see is this tentacle floating in front of you, holding this.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
paladin.
How many things got tentacles? I mean, that's all I'm saying.
There's a lot of different creatures.
Like, oh.
The look and feel of this creature is not familiar to anything you've seen in nature.
Okay.
All right, I stop spinning and I reach out with my mind,
Okay.
trying to communicate. Be like, "Hey, buddy, what's up?"
Does not respond.
Damn it. Okay, back to spinning.
Okay.
So the keeper doesn't have a name either?
I do not know it.
All right, look, we know where it is. We've got keys
Yeah.
to the lock. Let's go take a walk-see.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say, okay,
How do we
you
get up here?
you all you collective mind of thing. We would love to have that paladin back. She might be helpful.
I wanna,
And we're gonna see about releasing you. And if so, you give us a little piece of your molt, and we'll all go on our way.
I want to poke at Kashana like and ask, how do we get out? Where's the exit?
I
Oh,
mean,
shit.
I assume we'll get to that.
Have we moved from
No.
out of the Deadlands? Are we physically, like, when we exit this place, are we going to be over an ocean? Is this what's going on now?
I have moved out to sea to soothe my wounds.
Okay. I mean, I'm good with that. That's,
Gotcha. So
that
I-
sounds like a reasonable thing. I mean, I'm just saying. Anyway.
Well, sure, that's fine. With her, but could I make one request? If we're able to accomplish this thing, get this thing off your back, could you give us a ride back to the Solar Coast? Do you know where Waterdeep is?
I can take you where you need to go.
Okay, that's fantastic.
Well, I still have business in Primo Paso. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
And
I guess-
we're
well, I guess
just gonna leave Black Cherry Borden just with no notice. I mean,
well, I was going to send her a message, but I just thought this would be a quicker way to get back to the keep, anyways. But you know what? Yeah, that's a good point. We do have business in Primo Paso. I'm sorry. We're doing a little too much discussion. This is some serious shit going on. Let's go. I'm gonna. All right.
we can free you from your.
Can we get the paladin back though before we go deal with this lock?
No.
But it'll help us. She'll help us in assisting us into defeating the thing that will, in turn, help you to get out of here or release you or whatever.
Energies aid us.
You've been surviving for this long without anyone, I believe. I
Well, but it was sleep. to be
think
fair.
of it can nap while we work.
Hey,
I feel like it's not quite that.
can we not give the business to the old the eldritch old one here?
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
The general
So-
has awakened.
the general. Okay, good.
The
Nope.
general.
Is that
the
the
general-
metallic? Is that the metal man?
Is that the keeper?
There is another.
Another what? Another keeper?
Another thing, another undead. What do we find so far? We found a lieutenant and a captain. And who else?
I think. I don't know.
I don't
Is
think
it
you
a
looked at the third
sergeant?
one.
No, it was the third one was smashed before we could look at it.
Yeah.
Well, no, there were 4 total, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
got 4 so far.
Uh-huh.
So did we check a third one?
3 of them.
Yeah.
We had general, lieutenant, and who else? Or no, sorry, lieutenant, captain, who else? Not a general.
No, it wasn't a general.
There's somebody.
But we've killed the 4 of them. Like they're
Yeah,
But
but it sounds like we got to go take out Fat
Yeah,
Daddy.
that's what I'm saying.
And I'm gonna walk
Uh,
down on here with Redan.
All right.
And I'm gonna before I like walk away, I'm gonna say, and you when we're done with this, you can release her from this, right?
Yes. We shall do as you've asked.
Okay.
can I insight that?
You sure can.
Come on, Lilith.
I'll
Hey,
be like, okay, you heal up.
You feel good about this, although you admit to yourself that it's difficult to parse out this creature that is speaking through the vocal cords of some enslaved paladin.
Yeah, I
for
guys.
some vote of confidence, we work on this thing.
So it's just like, so it's just like, all right, you heal up, and then she fucking.
I'm gonna walk back really quick and just be like, I thought I was hurting whatever this was. Thought you were my enemy. My bad. Sorry about that. try not to make it happen again and walk away.
Yeah.
All right. So, meanwhile,
great.
Still holding the sarcophagus.
back on mainland, at the wall, the paladin captain looks over as this enormous multi-legged creature has lifted the Black Citadel out of the ground
Oops.
and begun trailing out to sea.
I mean, it makes sense what the shaking was. It was just it walking, basically. It was just.
He turns to a number of onlooking paladins, warriors, clerics, and druids, and says, "Our worst fears have come to pass. Send word to the capital and mobilize the fleet."
No!
We did a thing.
They don't understand it. They don't understand it.
Guys, just wait. This is gonna be awesome.
And a letter is penned out. Mobilize all military ships. The Citadel needs to be sunk into the sea.
No!
And it is sent out.
Oh,
Massive war galleons begin to leave capital city of this continent, moving towards a slowly drifting out to sea Black Spire. And we will find out next time
Can we
on Mercenaries of Mischief.
Gilberto being the only one that
are a bunch of
survived because everybody else drowns when this thing goes underwater.
Jametta's like, this is fine. The whole thing can sink.
It's
I wouldn't
fine.
care.
We're in the sea. It's fine.
I don't know about you all, but I still got a potion of underwater breathing that Redan gave me episodes ago.
Gaseous form helps me get through this and out.
I think I gave everyone a water breathing.
Yeah, because didn't you buy like 8 of them and gave each of us
Yeah,
one?
you got a bunch.
Nice.
You were muted there.
Yeah, I think I had 10 of them. 10 each.
Holy snap. Okay,
Well,
so
Thanks so much for joining us.
yeah.
Thanks for the likes and the follows, everybody. Be sure to check us out on Discord, check us out on Facebook, keep track of us and everything that we've got going on. We're doing the charity thing, so be sure to throw some donations in there for a good cause. All of these fine people here are content creators in their own right. Kashano and I mostly do this. Lilith, as we know, does an incredible comic, and she's put out her most recent one about being sick and your dog not caring.
24/7.
Your dog needs stuff. Redan's got YouTube stuff coming down the pipes. And of course, our very own Gilberta Faganot has appeared in various things that are going up on the internet, and you can find those.
Acting, yay.
Acting. And of course, here we've got Mercenaries Mischief on every Sunday night. And then tomorrow, we've got Too Many Warlocks. The story continues with another party in another location.
Yep.
Taking care of things back at the Keep. This is where I believe they are. And we have just launched a brand new show, Deadlands, where
Yeah.
haven't gotten enough of Gilberta. Gilberta is playing a character called Alice in Deadlands who throws explosives, apparently.
She's human. Hey, man, that was some good shit.
Look, I watched the episode. I know what happened.
That was
So definitely be sure to check that out. And
more human.
I think that's it. Did I miss anything?
No, well, once again, congratulations to Tamara, who's winning your mini hex chest. And go ahead, and if you haven't followed us yet, or if your friends haven't followed us yet, get them over in here, because when we hit that 300 mark, there's going to be a big giveaway. At very least, those table breaker dice, maybe a little extra bonus.
We might have some other stuff. Our cup runneth over.
We are getting all the love. Convention season is in high swing, and we are meeting all kinds of wonderful, helpful people.
Absolutely.
So many.
But jump into that and check out Dan the Bard at danthebard.com, who supplies our pre and post game music, and stay with us as we raid a friend over at Welcome Party RPG.
Very well. Till next time, class dismissed.
Phil, think this thing through. Phil la la la, Phil la la lee, to be an
Okay, but that
ornithological
Moonstone Hammer
tragedy.
Good job, everyone, with the battling today. We did some pretty good rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, in the elapsed time, we all learned how to fight.
Oh my gosh, that was exciting. That's all that battle in one session.
Oh, we're about to double up welcome
Bill
parties.
found himself homes by elves, dwarves, and gnomes, all about
Try to use
kings
the
and
restroom,
magical
okay.
things.
Yeah,
He
me too.
learned about
My
planes
favorite
and
part of
nature's
the
domain. Bill was as
emphasis
happy as
on
he'd ever
not playing
been.
within the
One scroll
box.
he unrolled of a
Just do
story
your own
so
thing,
old
like,
about
yeah,
in
do
which
whatever.
Phoenix. It's hard to rhyme Phoenix. Bill realized
Pick
this
up a-
tale was
pick up a
about Uncle Dale,
sarcophagus and
who
fucking
disappeared
steamroll a
much
bunch
a
of undead.
century ago. Then poor old Bill was oh so thrilled. He was enraptured as he read the last chapter, forgot his condition.
Choo-choo.
The random ignition before the last page he blazed up in fire. The book then was burned. Phil never did learn his Uncle Dale story.